is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh. It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now speed doggy dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a soul train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Hey, Sky.
I don't know myself. Oh, yeah, I did.
Here we go, y'all.
You hear yourself?
Yes. Her mic's not on. Not yet.
Not yet, Tandy.
Go ahead.
Heaven high.
Yeah, we are on. It is the Rollout Show right here. RolloutStudios.com in your mouth. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog. The one, the only. Subscribe. That's what I need you to do. Also, too, it's Monday, October 16th. Right?
Now, how do you know it's Monday? Is it really Monday, or is it just Monday in your mind?
Well, the president said he talked to the president of the Virgin Islands. You dumb motherfucker. You are the president of the Virgin Islands. How dumb is this motherfucker we voted? You know. Anyway, it's your boy Speedy in the building. We got
Nikki Pam.
Tangy Ambrose, heaven high.
Also in the house we got No, didn't
Okay,
work.
let's do Ron's mic.
Didn't work.
Yellow red.
He's yellow red.
Yellow red.
Yo, you hear me now?
There
Yes,
you
we
go.
can. You sound great.
Good morning, y'all.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm here.
You never say good morning.
You know what?
So
the
gay.
check mighty clear, so I'm here.
Oh, there you go. DJ Ron in the building. Just so I was venting this weekend because I kind of discovered on Friday, Pamela. Put them in the room. Pay
No,
attention.
they can't hear us. They said the sound is low.
I can't hear anything either. But I
Yeah.
figured.
All right.
All right, so yeah, turn. Yeah. Anyway, don't worry about that.
Well,
Trust.
we should have some sound.
No, he said it's fine. Anyway, so we voted in probably the worst president in years, in history. That's what it's probably going to go down as. But what he has done, because he hasn't really voted anything to office. But what he has done is everything that Barack put into. Don't do it, Ron.
He's tearing up.
Yeah, don't do it. You can hear it.
You hear?
Yeah.
Can you read?
Everything that Barack has put into place, he's went out his way to tear it all down. Every
know
single
that, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Every single. There's one on the books that says that if you're mentally ill, you cannot buy guns.
Right.
They took that off the books.
Yeah.
So now if you're mentally ill, you can buy a gun.
Right.
Where Barack had put in place where you couldn't. So every single legislation that he has done, this guy has made a point, especially things he doesn't have to go through Congress for.
Yeah.
He's made a point to tear it down. So then, to show how dumb he is, he said, "Oh yeah, I talked to the president of the Virgin Islands." Motherfucker, you are the president of the Virgin Islands. Oh God! And then people who have voted for him, they don't want you to throw it in their face that they voted for him.
I know somebody who I was pretty cool
And they
with
won't
that.
debate with
And
you.
he
They
will-
won't do anything.
Oh, he was like, "Hey, he's my guy." This was early on, and I ain't heard
Yeah.
from his ass
No.
since. He started,
Right.
No,
this was
it's-
early on. He told me,
it's
I was
horrible.
like, "For what?" Because he's really rich
Yeah.
and he's white.
Because they thought, see, if you were rich, and Fox told me this as well, but I already knew that if you're rich, you wanted a Republican in office for your
thought-
taxes.
Yeah.
So that your taxes get cut low, and you're not. So if you get $100,000 and you now you're in that upper echelon, you're paying about 40% of that to the government right now.
Mm-hmm.
When Barack was in office, because that's what Democrats do, they take your money and distribute it. You put a Republican in office, out of that 100,000, you get at least 80, and then there's some other loopholes. You can almost get it all back.
Of course.
He wanted his money.
And his friends. So all of those people wanted to make sure, well, for these next 4 years, we can stockpile and get rich. And then when they say, no, businesses, when we give them a tax break, they're going to give it to the employees. It's never happened
Right.
in life.
There was to kind of get it back to entertainment. There were one of the Mary, not was it Tina? I think Tina is Tina and Erica. So I want to say Tina goes on I think the reel and says that she voted for Trump because she liked his Christian values.
He don't
So
have
she's-
none.
Well, so she
She said that a long time ago, right?
no, she said this is recently.
Oh,
So
did
this-
she?
She came back. I don't know why she did it, but she's gotten a lot of backlash from it too.
He doesn't have it.
Of course.
I don't know what she. My thing is, shut the fuck up. We didn't need to know. You already got a lot of stuff going on with your husband allegedly.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. That's the one. I think it's Tina. Let me make sure.
But they
yeah,
got back
yeah,
together,
Tina.
right?
Huh?
Did they?
Yeah, they're trying to work through it. Last I heard, but when she did this, when I tell you, all hell broke loose. And you
Yeah.
can see Erica sitting next to her. I saw it on the reel, and Erica was quiet, but she was like, "Praise God."
Like, right.
You know what I mean? I don't know why you would go
Attention.
on a national syndicated television show and say that in this
I need
climate.
attention.
In this climate, I don't understand.
People need attention.
She
Sometimes-
wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, who? I mean, even if you did,
Yeah.
we didn't need to know. Everything is not for everybody. You know.
They just want attention. That's
Yeah.
all it is. And I just had to get that out because sometimes I think people they keep talking about the president as if though he's doing something like, I don't know why he's doing this. Just
They know.
look at what it is. He has torn down every single thing that black man put in to play.
Well, let me
Not
tell you
some
what's
of the
good. This is
things,
what's good.
Every single thing.
This is what's good. Okay, if he had done this at the beginning,
Done what?
torn down everything early on at the beginning,
What took time? But go ahead.
right? Then they would probably be blaming President Obama, but because he's been in there for a while, now it's gonna be the Republicans that are gonna have to
Oh, they're
take
gonna
the
take a
fall
L.
for a lot of this stuff.
And this thing where he blew up the Obamacare, which is really only going to
Stupid.
affect, it's only going to affect the states that voted for him.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take L's. All the red states, Louisiana, Texas, not Texas, but right after Louisiana, all those states are going to take an L on what he just did. Like,
And they
it's gonna
can't
affect
blame
kids.
President Obama.
No, you can't. And so what's going to probably happen is they're going to lose the House. They're going to lose everything.
Oh,
Yeah, they're going to lose it. It's going to be sad and I feel sorry for those people in a sense, but you did vote for this dude thinking he was going to make your life better. And I think, too, they see the rich dude in high school and they want to be his friend. Why? Because they think he going to give them some money.
which is amazing because,
That's how people think.
or that he was going to make it better. When you think about, not that there's anything wrong for the people that went bankrupt, but when you think about how many times he filed for bankruptcy,
Yeah.
it's like,
Because that's
this is
what
the one.
white folks do.
Yeah.
And black folks won't do it because they think that's bad to do. No, it really is for if you don't want to pay your bills. If somebody's suing you, you don't want to pay them, you file bankruptcy. And you go, I ain't
Right.
got it. That's how you
Right.
do it. Anyway, how's your weekend?
Pam, you look pretty.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Really?
I like that
Oh.
lipstick.
You
on
said
you.
pretty.
No, I
that's
mean-
right. Yeah, you
Shut
look
up.
pretty.
Yeah, let's get to the fun stuff.
It is fun stuff. No,
that's
don't
not
do that,
fun.
Pam. Yes,
That's
it
not
is.
fun.
That's what I
It's
hate.
depressing to me. It
Because
depresses
you
me.
should have voted.
I did vote.
How
What
can
are you
I
talking
tell?
about?
You didn't vote.
Yes, I did, and
you
I
did.
voted for Hillary. Don't even go
I
there.
voted for Hillary too.
Only 2 women and my wife to vote for Hillary.
Huh?
3 altogether. 3 women voted for Hillary.
That's not true. She won the popular vote. So anyway, no, this weekend I was with you guys. Actually, we were here late Saturday night. We got a new board, so this is why we're trying to tweak some, you know,
Yeah, I think
Some
they
kinks
sold
out.
us a used board.
initially.
Yeah.
We thought it was new because they had the box, right? It came
Yeah,
in the
it
same
came in
box.
the box. And
Yeah.
they sold it to us. It was not cool.
Right.
And now?
Now we're learning.
Now we balling.
Well, we sound better, I think. Hopefully.
Do we?
Sky, do we sound better?
Yeah, you guys sound good.
Okay.
Okay.
Sky in the building.
They said Pam's dressed. She's not dressed like she's about to fight today.
Oh, you was fighting?
I don't know what the hell they talking about.
You look pretty, Pam.
Thank you.
And how was your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic.
What did you do? Oh, you had your show.
I had my show, and I lived life, and I made mistakes, and I did things
the show?
right, and I had
In the
fun, and I
Yeah, you
played.
made mistakes in the show?
In your show?
Oh, no mistakes. You never make mistakes in the show.
Because it's a one-woman show. You can kind of control that.
Exactly. You never make
Like,
mistakes
who know I
in the
didn't say
show.
that?
Right, exactly.
But this weekend it's been a whole bunch of exciting things that happened.
Oh, did you go on a date?
Did you? Yeah.
You
You
and
must have
Om.
got some.
Yeah, her and
That's really what it was.
Omed her.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. Can't you tell the glow?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, talk
Okay,
about it.
Oh,
That's
now
why we're
you
here.
gonna go. Now you mute. Now you mute. Oh, okay.
Your microphone don't work?
Am I plugged in?
Yes, you are. You're plugged in.
I like being plugged in. It's important to be plugged in, and that's what happened this weekend. I got and then there was sounds.
So,
Gosh,
so
that's so
Tandy,
much
so
better.
You were great. So you had a good weekend then.
Thank you. Yes, I did have a great weekend. Michelle came to my show.
Oh, you did come on Sunday. What'd you think? Oh well, I guess it was good.
It
Okay.
made me cry.
Oh wow, Miss Speedy said you were gonna cry.
And I identified with some of her things that she talked about, which I didn't tell her, but I kind of went through some of the similar things.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird how you go see the show, and if there's 10 people, it's probably 8 people that have gone through that. Who you go, it can't be that many people who've gone through. This is not your dad. That's not your, this, that, and the
No,
other.
there's a lot of people out there.
And I know it's so. You're probably one
no,
of the
I'm
few
not.
people.
My parents
Ron?
were married.
Your parents
to
are your parents, right? That's how you put it. Your parents, your parents.
I'm like,
You got one daddy, one mommy,
Yes.
and they raised you.
and you knew about both of them the whole life.
The whole life.
Ain't
Okay,
nobody
yeah.
came to you and said, let me talk to you now.
Yeah.
We were married 47 years before my dad passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I mean, before
Okay.
my mom passed, I don't know
Do you-
years, but
How long?
I would say 48, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Or 50. No, I don't know. Shit. 52.
Yeah, so-
52, my bad.
So right now it's 1, 2, and then Sky. So that's 3 out of 5. No, 4 out of 5 people. 6
Right.
people.
Right.
So it's pretty much what I said. I said 8 out of 10. It's about right. And it's like I used to hear my friends, oh, hey, my dad. I was like, really? I didn't know that. That's weird. And then I got over and went, God damn, I'm one of them dudes.
Right. yeah.
So
Well, it's not so bad. I mean, I was talking
No,
to
no.
somebody about it yesterday, and because I talk about charting your life and all this other kind of stuff, and they said, but you said this was an angel moment, and you charted this daddy, but he's not your daddy. And I said, well, why is it bad that I got
Maybe
two
he's
daddies?
not your daddy. Yeah, he's definitely your daddy.
Right. And that's what I said. I said, why is it bad that I got two?
well, we live in a society that people want to have labels. You gotta have a label. Who's
Yeah, and
your
they want to
daddy?
put us in these categories. You
Yeah.
can't put me in a category. You can't put Sky in a
Let me ask you
category.
let me ask you something, Tangi. When you decided to do your one-woman show, were you scared that people were going to judge you in your life or what?
Or your mom.
Or your
your
mom or your dad or your decisions?
No, I
that
didn't
you
care
made?
about that because my mother and my dad and everybody's so wonderful. The only thing that I thought was that when I talked about the abortions, all the church people would get up and walk out. or when I talked about charting your life. I did. When I went home to do it in North Carolina, I was so nervous when I got to that part. I thought, are they going to stay? Because I know if they stay to the end, they'll get it because it's me and I'm being honest. But I thought, are they going to walk out? Are they going to, and they didn't walk out.
Well, most of them probably did have that.
Well, and that's what I find.
Judge, what does it say? The Bible said, judge something. Not
judge not, lest you be judged. And that's what I found. It's a
Then you
lot
go
of
to church.
people. But it's a lot of people that were feeling the same thing. And what I heard was for them to hear it from me kind of freed them because for whatever reason they thought, because I'm on TV, that's Ted, you know what I mean? So Tangi can have
She on TV?
this and this and this and this.
Therefore.
Yeah. So it was healing, But I did hear about their abortions. Yes, y'all. You got to go see the show. I ain't gonna tell them. They got to come see it.
Yeah, go see it.
Yeah.
And if you
Go
live out of
see
town,
it.
send somebody that live here to go see the show.
That's
Support
right.
that way. That's how you do that. Number to call.
But I don't have ghost babies because I don't call ghost babies. See, if you come to see the show, you'll understand my interpretation of life. And I believe that some souls are supposed to pass through. Some souls come to feel something and they get that and they leave. Some come to stay. We get the tripping and thinking that people supposed to stay here for 99 years.
No. I think from your story, I heard that it came to me at least that a soul had to go through you to get everybody else to go through.
Yes.
Because if that first one didn't go through, Stone and Rock,
and Rock.
wouldn't be here.
And you honest, Speedy, you're absolutely
there.
right.
I saw it too.
Yeah.
But some
No, you
people
cried.
don't. Some
You
people
wasn't
don't
paying
I
get
did
that.
cry.
Yeah, you're
She cried.
absolutely
There's a
right.
cry. You cried. Shut up. You cried.
Her mother cried.
Yeah, my mom cried.
Same
and
thing.
I appreciated the story all the way. I said, "Oh shoot, I'm Tangi."
I think you should you should sell a shirt that says
I am Tangi.
I am Tangi.
Yeah.
I love that.
I am
Because
Tangi Ambrose.
and then you let people know if this is your story, you buy the shirt.
If this is your story, I love that. I
and then
am
when somebody,
Tangi.
how you Tangi, dude? All right, let me explain. I went to this, went to this one woman show.
Right.
All right, how was your weekend, Ronnie?
It was good, man. Booked again. It was good.
Where were you at with that picture with the white? I was like, are you
I hate
gonna
even going to my Facebook page because I know I'm seeing Ron like, but it's another
Well,
background.
as females, we like it. So go ahead, Ron.
So I did stop hating, nigga.
Wow.
Ooh.
Bass out your voice. How about that?
No, I did a 60th birthday party. It was in Rancho Cucamonga. She had her whole house all white. Man,
Okay.
I was like, too much.
Did you have to wear white?
Nah.
Did I ask myself, where you at in the snow?
Yeah.
Because all I saw was white in the background.
So the whole house white.
The whole house.
Really?
She had it all decked out. It was just all white.
She probably heard Pam over here talking about Lisa Ray's birthday party and said, I'm going to do that too.
It wasn't all white, though.
It wasn't all white?
Which was surprising.
It was
Yeah.
cool, though. I mean, I had a good time. It's just...
What was your music like? You had to play.
No, it was funny because she was asking for the dramatics. I'm like, okay. Look, so I told her, I said, well, okay. She said, all my people outside, I want them to come inside to start dancing. I said, well, they're not going to come inside if they hear no goddamn
Dramatics, right.
Because they all slow songs. So I said,
Oh,
okay.
right.
And then, so I started playing some cha-cha stuff and got them in. And once I got them in, I locked in. So it was
Okay.
on. Yeah.
So,
All right.
as far as cha-cha stuff, you mean like, what's the one?
Like just R. Kelly, you know what I
okay.
mean? Stuff like that.
Oh,
You know,
like-
Jaheim.
Dun,
Okay.
dun,
Just in
dun,
case.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, not that.
No, not literally cha-cha.
Right. Okay.
What about what's that one? What's the stepping one? Where you
Step in the name of love?
No,
Okay.
no.
where you
See
know where
someone.
you step and then you grind or
Oh,
something
you
and
talking
then you
about
turn. Right foot.
Cuban
right
shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid
Yeah.
Shuffle.
What
Yeah.
about that one? Did you play that one?
Yeah, I
That's the
played that
one.
But I
Those
didn't play it
always-
then, but yeah, I played it eventually, yes.
Those always get people up, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, especially
Yeah.
the old people.
Wow.
Wow,
Down,
really?
do
The fuck
your
is it?
dance, do your yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Down. I can't even when somebody. I hate nobody telling me how to dance.
To
First
the left feet.
I don't do instructions very well, but I always trip out because it always be like two dudes. It'd be a gang one when it first start, and it's two dudes, and it's always one nigga that been practicing. Down, doo down. You move your hips like that now. You've been looking in the mirror. You go,
What's the other one though? The one that everybody
The wobble?
wobbles. That's my favorite one. I love
Oh,
wobble. But that
wobble,
shit hella long. That's like 10 minutes.
Big,
Ain't it?
ain't that big girls gonna back it up?
Gonna back
and
it
that's
up.
when the
That's
big
my
girls
jam.
come out. They be like,
I mean, you.
and
I
they
don't
always look
care.
at the other big girl.
Everybody's on the dance floor, from young to old to whatever.
Yeah, but the minute you stop that and try to switch reels, niggas be like, really, nigga?
Right.
You can play like 9 of them.
Right.
No more. You gotta go. And then too, when you go east, then you get the stepping groups. So it's certain songs that you don't even know that they rehearse to, like regular songs,
Right.
That they hear, and they whole little crew come on the floor and they do a little whatever it is they do it
ready.
as a group.
Yeah.
That's how I find out Jaheim,
Yeah,
just in case,
mostly all
was
his-
one of those
oh,
songs.
yeah.
Is it?
Oh my God!
They go out there and do
You
it.
play Jaheim, it's like 15 women and they friends and they step. When I was in where did I go for that comedy show? That's what they did. They said, yeah, they step on Sundays.
Which one is Jaheim? What's his song?
Just in case.
Just in case I take you home tonight.
I would play it, but we might get banned.
Yo, shit.
Okay.
And please don't play it during the break, because I can't get that out. I mean, during the you can play during the break. I mean, through the
Sure.
You know, going to the skating ring on those oldies nights is fun too, because they play all that music and to see those old people.
You got to stay on the mic.
You act like you ain't with me. You got an AARP card too.
They did send it to me again.
Yes,
they
they
did.
did.
Send, they gonna keep sending, and they told me I
Till you
could get
sign
the
up.
free gift one more time.
Yeah, it's that damn backpack or whatever.
Yes,
it is.
that
Don't nobody
backpack.
want that shit.
Yes, you do.
It's gonna vacillate between $12 to $16, FYI. So hold out for the $12.
Oh, that's good to know, Pam. I'm a hold for
They
the
gonna
12.
they gonna keep sending it to you till you sign up.
Yeah,
And they have my
will.
name on it, all cute and everything.
They gonna call you. Hey, Tangy.
Yeah, they ain't called me.
They gonna call. When you don't respond, they call you.
Ah.
Just sign up. Don't fight it. It's over. You
But
here.
is the discount
Real-
significant?
That's
sweetie?
what I
Yes.
want to know. Is it worth
You
it?
can use it when you go to the hotel, when you go certain places. Flat, you gotta pull
But
out.
like, how much off on the hotel? 10%? That's taxes.
Yeah, a little bit.
And how much off for a flight?
Depending on who it is,
Mm.
because most of them don't. They all don't recognize it, and then you don't want to look stupid. You pull it out. That's not a credit card. My bad.
See, the thing that I didn't like about AARP, I remember when my mother was alive and they send stuff. They send this depressing stuff like, this is what's going to happen now that you old. I don't want all that stuff.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, you know, like they send articles on just all this
On
stuff and just arthritis and,
Well, that's
and
true.
diabetes. No, I don't want that
But
in
it's
my
gonna happen,
in my
Tangy.
brain.
I'm
It doesn't have to happen. But if I'm going to be
It's gonna
looking at it and reading it and just like, right now,
I'm out here rubbing my knee
Yes.
You do know you have a trash can. You just throw it in the trash. You ain't got to read it.
Oh.
As soon as you get it, I'm not taking that, and you throw it in the trash.
now. I'm sitting here rubbing my knee now.
But don't I see?
'Cause
But
you
that's
don't
not.
act-
But that's not because
nothing to
of
do
your
with it.
age.
I
That's
agree.
because of the lack of
For oxygen?
exercise.
Yeah,
No.
we gonna
If
work
you
you.
worked out, Pam,
Oh, shut up.
it would
Listen.
change your life.
You'd be surprised, man.
It would change
My
your
knee,
life.
I can't even.
You just go to when. Remember when you used to work out at Soul Train?
Shut up. I didn't work out.
Well, you were dancing.
Yeah, but that
That's a workout.
That was twice a month on a weekend. Now, what are you talking about? That's not.
That's all you went. It was twice a month.
Yes, I was very active when I was younger.
All I know is
now I got
now
problems and bills.
Dr. Sebi, before he started eating like Dr. Sebi, he had arthritis. He said, his organ wasn't working, and Dr. Sebi was fine, so he was used to it working. High
Who the hell's
blood
Dr.
pressure.
Sebi?
Yeah.
He's a.
Y'all don't know who Dr. Sebi
No.
is? All this
He's a
time
really
I
good-
was thinking
How
that
do
they
you know?
were
I think
I
smart.
heard it.
How do you know?
Well,
Scott?
anyway, so
I mean, yeah, he's all on Instagram.
Dr. Sebi went to trial in New York City because he was saying that he could cure AIDS. And so the city charged him. And his people came in and testified, and he got off. He's
Is
a
that the
black
guy
man.
that
Left
helped out,
eye.
Lisa left that.
Left eye.
The one from
him.
Honduras.
Dr. Sebi.
From Honduras.
And when I first went to go see Dr. Sebi, it was me and my mother, and he was probably, I don't know, he might have been 80 or something. He had just had a 3-year-old child. And he's tall and dark, and he came running in, slim, and the stage was there, and he jumped up on the stage, and me and my mother were both like, I thought you was my baby daddy. She thought you was
Is that my daddy?
Right. Well, no, I was thinking my baby daddy, my next one. But
For real?
he said that everything had was just not working. And, his woman said, baby, what's going on? He said, I don't know. And so he went to all these doctors to find out what the problem was. And, they didn't know. And finally, he went to this Mexican guy that was curing people. And the Mexican man said, where are you from? And he said, Honduras. And the Mexican man said, I can't help you. And Dr. Sebi said, I'm from Africa. Because that man said, all of us start from Africa.
Yeah.
And so he said, I can help you by teaching you to eat the way your body is supposed to be eating. And he got Dr. Sebi on this regimen. He lost weight, the arthritis went away, the diabetes went away, and everything started working again. And so Dr. Sebi, when he was in the military, he was Alfred Bowman, and he used to check test the waters for the pH that the waters had. And he applied that to the foods. And so he has a list of food. He says you can't get sick if your body is alkaline. Y'all drink alkaline water,
Like
but
crazy.
if you eat alkaline foods,
Which are?
You ever wonder what was the difference between sweet potatoes and kale?
Okay, what?
Sweet potatoes and yams.
Okay.
Sweet potatoes are alkaline. Yams are acidic. We black people like collard greens. Collard greens
Texas
are
mustard,
acidic.
okay.
Kale is alkaline.
But I like
But you
Texas
got to
mustard,
check
so-
corn is acidic. All that is making everything just stick in your body. And then we get cancer and diabetes and all these things, and we wonder why. It's because of the foods we eat. So Dr. Sebi came up with a line of food that we can eat that will keep
Now,
our
do you
body
eat
in
that
a
food?
healthy state. I like meat. He's not down for meat.
Okay.
But I try to incorporate all of the other things in my life and my
And
children's
his name
life.
again is what?
Dr. Sebi. But you remember you just heard about it. He died recently. He traveled overseas or somewhere and was going all the time. And he had all of this cash on him, a lot of money. And they arrested him for the cash when they knew he was Dr. Sebi. Remember when they were killing off? Remember when all of these healers were mysteriously dying, getting killed and things? Well, Dr. Sebi somehow or another passed around the same time that all of these mysterious
Wow, I didn't know
healers
that.
were passing. Yeah, but Dr. Sebi was the bomb.
Dr. Sebi.
So back to you, Pam. So with his diet, you can cure yourself of arthritis. But if you
Well, I
don't
ain't
want to,
sure,
but if you don't want to go by,
A wild guess.
if you don't want to go by Dr. Sebi, if you look at just the regular
damn shame.
internet with just regular folk, they say you reach and maintain a healthy weight. They say improve your diet, stay active, and they probably mean not just sex. Get chiropractic
It's
care.
exercise, right?
Take enzymes. A lot of people don't take enzymes. We should take, after we hit 30, we should all take enzymes with our food because it's slowing down and it will help our body to digest what
properly.
we're eating. They say consume ginger
Wait,
and turmeric.
Wait, stop right quick. Enzymes as in like flaxseed or
No,
or you mean
no,
the
like-
actual
Yeah, like their enzymes. They got different. I can't think
like
of the
name
name
an
of
enzyme.
it.
I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Oh, let me see. I'll look one up.
Y'all let me know when you get done with that. Anyway.
oh, now
Goddamn
you're bored.
enzyme.
Oh, now you're bored.
What I'm gonna do with an enzyme?
you type.
Hey,
you're
I'm
human
great.
like the rest of us.
I'll bring some because I
Good.
can't
I
think of the
ain't
name,
sick.
and they're talking
Let me
about
just tell
it.
you this. When I tell you, like I said, we were here at 1 o'clock in the morning, and Speedy was under the table probably for about a good hour. When I tell y'all, he talking about he fine. You guys should have seen this nigga trying to get up from under the table. It took 2 people.
Yeah,
Got
see.
a bitch. No,
It
it
did.
didn't.
Am I lying? Thank you.
No.
Am I lying? No, I'm quite right. Okay, so
But tonight,
essential
on the story
enzyme.
night,
You're about to
Oh,
hear. We
digestive.
swear,
The best
digestive.
part.
So
There
here we
you
go.
You got it.
Yes.
Although, if you don't, this is called a show.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah, this is the show.
Oh, like probiotics. I know. I
Yes,
actually take probiotics.
that's excellent. That's
my digestion.
absolutely excellent. Yeah,
Somebody said
fine.
black seed oil.
Flaxseed
black
oil. is
seed
very
oil.
No.
No,
Is it pills?
Yeah, it can be a pill that you take, like the ones that I
Yeah,
take.
the probiotics.
Take
are
2 if you
pills.
eat meat and 1 if you don't. Yeah,
then I have to keep it
yeah,
in
you
the
can take
fridge, right?
pills. Some you do and some you don't.
Now,
These
I
are
tried the kale.
Yogurt,
I
yes,
can't-
yogurt
I
is
tried the
good
kale
too.
salad. That was okay.
Yeah, kale
But
is
I
great
can't
for
do
you.
kale
I love
salad
kale.
every
Then
day.
you
But
ain't gonna do a
don't
juice.
wipe off kale because you try 1 kale salad.
Right.
Because
No, I
you
said I
might
can't do it.
You can have it in different ways, like a juice or
Right.
whatever. You're not gonna drink a juice, huh, Speedy?
because
Because
it is a good way
What
to
you
just
ain't gonna do,
start it
Pam?
out in
No,
the
you
morning.
trying to slip it on me now?
My
no.
knees are fine.
Well,
I'll run you right now.
I can see that Saturday night. I'm
Hilarious.
just saying.
I was down there for a
You
minute.
was there like a beach whale. What? Am I?
Really, Ron? Really?
We should exercise together, y'all. We should videotape the rollout show rolling out together.
Shots
Are you
fired.
gonna be the leader? Listen, I would love to do yoga. I want to do yoga.
I'll be the leader if Dom's not the leader.
You mean
Dominic.
Yeah, I done changed his name.
I'm like, who?
I was like, who you?
Well, I was thinking about his Instagram name.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dom.
is it Dom?
yeah, he got.
See,
he got
I
a couple
know.
of them.
You don't know. He's
Because he changed it. It was
It
Nick,
was a couple of them.
and then it was something else. Because Brooklyn said, "Who's this?" I said, "That's your brother." I don't know why. Then it was Nick. It was Nick, some greatest. Nick. What was it? Don't even try. No, brother.
But he's trying to change the subject, y'all. We should do something. We should do a rollout challenge where we all get in our best shape together. All of
Well,
us.
you already in front. It ain't no fair, right?
Yeah, how does that?
Niggas got to catch up.
And
What about
Sky.
Speedy dunking the ball? Let's have that challenge.
Yeah, let's
I
start
gotta see
there.
that.
Yeah, let's
I
start
just
there.
want to see you grab the net. Just grab the net. Just touch it.
Speedy, you that, but we want to make sure that his knees feel
Okay,
good
we
when he
understand
does
you
that.
can pass. We understand you can
You
pass.
talk about
Okay.
me.
Pass the ball. I got you. All right, you're good.
I know
passer.
one thing, Ron. The water will fuck that whole board right on up. That's all I know.
Okay, so we're gonna get it. Everybody said we should get a nutritionist in here. We're gonna get. Okay, let's do this.
I
We're
love
gonna
it.
do some 30-day challenge. Something we have to come up with. A Sky, you too. You're included. Oh, now you're not in the show.
So I'm like, oh man, I gotta work out too.
Well, Sky, you're like already thin though.
But then,
Really work out.
thin is different.
But I do.
Because it's not hard if you work out, right? You don't want that image, like you don't want that
No.
image out there.
No, I just want to pretend
Thugs-
like I'm just like fit
Oh.
naturally after having my baby. Nah, I do 100 burpees a day.
I
Really?
love
Remember
it.
Burpees. Ooh, really?
100 burpees.
I
Wow.
love it.
What is that?
Burp, you,
A
Speedy.
woman? If you don't let
Down
me
to
get
the
this
left
shit
to
out,
some-
everybody
some-
don't know what the
down
fuck
to
she talking
some-
about.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
just you, because I
Exactly.
Okay.
everybody on the panel knew, but you. I'm just saying.
Speedy
Yes.
can't do a burpee.
Yes.
Nah.
Basically, you
You
go
need
down.
to be lighter.
And then I kind of like do super burpees. So you go down, you do a push up.
Uh-huh.
I do two leg climbers. Go back up, jump up, go back down. And
Do you know what leg
Back-
climbers are?
Yeah.
Okay. A push up.
Push you off this fucking panel. It is the Rollout Right show right here, right now. So this is what we're gonna do. Take a quick break. I'm leery. Take a quick break. Come right back. When we come back, we will have the Blue Sky Report, Scrambled Eggs and Pam.
Blue Sky
Sneakerhead is coming up. I got a whole bunch of sneakers. And people are sending me sneakers.
I know people send me to send to you too.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that because the Sneakerhead segment, at some point,
We'll be sponsored.
somebody gonna get sponsored. We're gonna get this shit sponsored.
I want
at
my
some
scrambled
point.
eggs.
I got
and
my
Pam
fingers
ones
crossed.
sponsored.
Me
I
too.
want to get free sneakers.
Oh, but this is the
wear-
cross.
You don't really wear
I
tennis
will if somebody sent some. I like tennis shoes. It's just, if I got to buy me some or my kids some, they get.
You know,
Hey.
I haven't bought a pair of shoes since like 2006.
Yeah, you got kids.
No way.
What do you
Yeah, tennis
mean?
shoes. All the tennis shoes that I have, somebody else bought for me.
Oh, okay. I was
So
like,
just buy you a pair. Why
Well, she
that
might-
party? I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
bitch.
Yeah, Speedy and she's
In.
Ann and y'all friends. Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
She's
okay.
in.
I know my lines now.
Yeah, whatever.
Do I have to say bitch?
Nah, you could do something adjacent.
Okay, here we go. Let's
Turn
do
her
it.
mic
Let's
up
do
some
it.
more,
Let's do
please.
it. Let's do it. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
No,
ready.
We're not gonna rehearse it.
Oh, darn.
No, they turned you down.
Yeah, we are.
In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangi Ambrose, heaven high.
In the building we got.
Mark Howard, man. I'm like,
Fuck
I
you,
walk
man.
into y'all talking about y'all feeling low or some shit.
No.
Low.
Fuck you.
Oh, you talking about the microphone when you said?
Yeah, we're talking about the microphones.
Oh, no, we are
What the
high.
fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing,
You
man.
come late trying to
Hey, look
disrupt.
here, look here.
Hilarious.
All I can say is, Speedy, I missed the last show we was on. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do. Because
You listen.
no, because it was on fucking Wilshire.
Where do you live? You don't live in the valley?
Well, I got to go on the 405. You know what?
Oh,
Seriously, I
that
just want to let
sucks.
the California Highway Patrol know. Fuck it. The 405 doesn't work. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. Get rid of it. Try another one. They widened the motherfucker. And
It still didn't work.
Still, yeah.
God
It's-
damn.
I think one of the main reasons, Howie, California, if I'm not mistaken, we have more cars in California than any other state.
Then more than
Wow.
New York, or New York's just small because it's a
Yeah,
little.
No,
New
a lot
York
of
is
New
small.
Yorkers take the
Oh my,
bus.
yeah. And when I tell you,
But-
it is so crowded in New York all the time.
Yeah.
Well, here, if people would just ride with somebody. You
No.
bought your car. Did anybody in here ride with anybody?
No,
Me
no,
and
no,
you
no.
could ride together. We live around the corner from each other.
Right, we could
No,
ride
we
together.
don't, Pam.
She's not talking to you.
I'm talking to
Everybody,
you.
it's not always about you. I know this is your
yeah,
show,
I know,
but she
we're
was
I'm
talking to
Tangi,
me.
FYI.
So how come y'all don't ride together?
We never thought about it.
That's
'Cause
why.
we're literally around the corner.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's
Don't-
work it out right
don't-
now. No,
don't
no,
nobody
hold on,
want to
hold
come
on,
in with me.
No, I know where you live. You still way out there off of San Pedro or something?
No, I'm right off
Central, same thing.
Oh,
I went
yeah.
to Mark's house. I said, "Nigga, let's go."
Are you in the hood?
Man,
No, I'm not in the hood. There's no bar. Was there bars in my windows? No.
It should be.
It should not be. They
that-
shoot across the street on the
Now,
county
but
side.
you know what? Ain't no bar. I seen what your uncle had in his house.
Hilarious.
He had a reel to reel. I said, "Ain't nobody breaking here to get this shit."
Oh, he good.
Good.
I bet you it worked, though.
If you know how to work it,
Motherfucker put it together.
you gotta know how to work it.
You know how to work this shit.
It is the Rollout Show right here. Oh shit! Hold on! Don't say shit to me. It is now time for if she get off her phone. It is. You focused, baby girl.
I was reading my first story, so I could
Yeah, he got to. She got to
Ooh,
get
I
prepared.
sense a little attitude the way
I
she
know.
responded.
It-
I like it, though. Don't get me wrong. I like it.
Well, it's
You
kind
like
of hard for her to
spicy?
be hard on me because I see a dimple. Motherfucker with a dimple ain't that mean.
Hilarious.
You're not a mean. Yeah. You're mean.
Yeah.
I always do this to my daughter. My you're a mean one, and then me and Madison go meanie.
Wow. That's
So if I say you're a mean one,
We're supposed to
Madison,
go-
ju- Madison jumps right in and go meanie
Oh, that's cute.
because Maya's a mean.
No, that's
She's like her
bullying.
mom.
That's considered bullying.
Oh,
Well, no, she's a
you
mean-
can't bully your own kids, Speedy.
She's a meanie.
Yeah. And then to say she's like her mom, then you're saying you're mean and your mama's mean too. Both
well,
of
who
y'all are
else should she
bullies.
be like? I mean, she should be like her
was a-
mom.
Mom was mean.
Right? That's like my mom
Yeah,
used to
but-
say, you just like your daddy. My dad said,
No,
well,
now
ask her who I'm
you
supposed
did
to
a
be like.
whole play on keeping it real. I keep it real, and I'm wrong for keeping it real.
But
so
I
you can't
but,
have it both
but
ways.
The whole
I
play.
kept it real, but I didn't make opinions on anybody
opinion.
that did things. So I didn't
real.
say anybody. I didn't say anybody was nice, anybody was mean, anybody was.
People can be mean. It's okay to say that someone was mean.
Oh, I agree, but you know, with the
You're a mean
child-
one, meanie.
Well, we know Sky's not, so.
Well, you wasn't in the store with me.
You saw a different Sky. It's the side that we
I
have in
saw
Austin.
Sky come down from the sky.
I think Sky is really sweet.
She is.
It's hard to be mean and Speedy because Speedy really just doesn't pay a fucking bit of attention to you.
Right,
So it's just wasted energy to be upset.
right.
Yeah, I got more shit to do in my life than worry about
Okay.
your ass.
If you want him to pay attention, all you have to to is be on your phone when
I
you're
hate that.
supposed to
That
be
bothers
doing
the
something.
fuck out of me.
Then
Like, I hate when
he'll
you
give
look at
some
your-
attention.
I
You
don't
look
care.
at the chat room because here's Pam.
Well, let me tell you this. It's a cursing. I mean, it's a curse.
'Cause
and
y'all
a
be
blessing.
saying good stuff
because,
in there.
Because the thing is, they'll let us know when the sound's not right. We have no way of
They
knowing.
don't know shit.
If they can't hear us, they know.
Guess
They
what
don't know
though?
shit. What if they lying, Pam?
They not lying. Why would they
So
lie?
you believe the chat room?
Yes. I do.
Speedy, somebody in the chat room said they're ready for your sports report.
Wow.
For what?
But we shouldn't believe that because they don't know what they're talking about. Is that what you're saying?
right.
You know,
So
sports
now
is
they're
a
your
viable
friend.
part of life. You know, people do like sports.
Right.
It is now time for.
Make them stay in here with us for sports.
It is now time for the Blue Sky Report, starring Blue Sky. Yeah, yeah,
Is she here?
yeah. Well, we switched it up.
Oh.
She's Sky Blue. Blue Sky Report.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so old.
You need to be here. Shout out to rehearsal.
Shout out to rehearsal.
I love that song, Sky. I love it.
You like that?
I love it
I
too.
do. I
Yeah,
do.
That's my favorite part of
It's
it.
like a summer.
Yeah.
I would play
Do you
that
have
in my
one for
car.
the winter? Okay, we'll switch it up later.
I mean, it actually has a good,
It's great. It's really great.
It'll go in the reggae club. They play that motherfucker all day.
Yeah.
Go where?
I like it.
Reggae.
Oh, reggae. I think they said regular
All right, what you got for us?
She just like
Blue
goes
Sky.
off into different
Yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
she
She
does.
does. She goes her own
And
world.
then she'll look at the chat room. She'll look and see what somebody tweeted and go, "Oh my god!" And then we have to wait to find out what "Oh my god" means.
That Molly Percocet, huh? Molly
Percocet.
Molly Percocet. Now, Molly is the stuff that the people use to feel good, and Percocet is the stuff that people use to feel slow.
Right, that's what you do.
Well,
Oh, can you imagine if I
Percocet-
took some
Like
of that?
weed.
Well, I
Coke,
guess
that's all
Sky.
it
Sky,
is. Yeah.
could you
Can I
enlighten her?
elaborate?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
you can. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Percocet they usually get just to be numb, and then Molly is to make them feel tingly.
So why would they take the two together? Molly,
because
Percocet.
it gives you that
Both.
weird, you kind of down and then you're up and you're topsy-turvy.
Right. Like they do Hennessy and Xanax now. It's like, you drunk and you have a clear sinus. That's my best guess.
That sounds a little personal.
I'm drunk as fuck,
I'm
but you
stuck
smell good. Damn, you smell good.
Okay.
I smell my liquor a lot better. What you got, Sky?
Okay, well, the first story that I have for you guys is a pretty sad story. A 3-year-old girl drowned in a grease pit in Alabama.
What's
Wait a minute, in a grease
In a
pit.
grease pit, yeah, in an
Who
ice
put
cream
her near?
shop.
Who put her
A
near?
grease
Did she
pit
just
and an
fall
ice cream.
into
They
it?
don't even go together. Ice cream and grease.
She's 3.
Well, she walked into it. And she probably thought it was fun, something
Wow.
to play in.
Wait a minute, what's a grease pit? That's where you
a pit
cook
of
something,
grease.
right?
Pit of grease.
Why was a pit of grease in an ice cream shop?
That's what I wanted to know.
Didn't I just say that? That's an oxymoron right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you have grease near ice cream? Okay, please elaborate.
Well,
Oh, they have fries in the ice cream shop.
Oh, okay. So it's a
What was it, the
soda
Brahms?
shop.
But how could she walk in it? Isn't it like a bowl? Wouldn't she have
was
to get on the
playing with
counter?
her siblings in the back of the in the back of the ice cream parlor.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh, so parents work there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So where they put
Oh,
all the
wait.
grease.
Wow, she fell in that.
And it was hot.
No, well, it don't matter.
Torture.
You wasn't getting out.
That is
No, they
torture.
didn't say it was hot. They said she drowned in it, so she couldn't get out.
She drowned.
Yeah, how do you drown? I mean, that makes no sense. There was no.
Reading.
Okay. That's really
All right.
confusing.
Speedy, I came in to have fun. I don't understand what I'm walking into,
Basi-
bruh.
I ate a grease pit.
The grease container was 6 feet deep.
Okay.
And they
She's
said it was
3.
it was no foul play. They said that she fell in there. The siblings went to go get somebody, but by the time that they came back, it was already too late.
Oh.
And so they were just visiting. It's not like her family owned the ice cream shop
Probably
and
so.
nothing.
If you're in the back.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
somebody works there.
sad.
Somebody that
Yeah,
they
somebody
knew, but
worked
they
there.
didn't say exactly how it was. They were
And
connected.
but the thing is, there was no supervised people back there because had it been, the kids wouldn't have had to go find someone. So
they-
so
they
I
do
would
have
not be
video.
surprised if they don't press charges.
You have video?
Because nobody
No,
was
we don't have
watching.
video.
Oh.
It says they have video, but they didn't release the video.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah, I
the
don't- I
kids are
think-
probably back there playing, having a good time, and nobody's paying attention because the parents are probably either cleaning up or working.
You say her dad turned his
No,
head
no,
for a second.
It'll firm up, but it won't be like where it's solidified.
Unless it's cold, unless it gets really cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Says
But
she
it's not-
stepped-
Probably used
Be room
it
temperature.
often.
Says she stepped on the lid, it flipped up, she slid in, and the lid landed upside down back onto the sludge pit. Her dad turned for a second.
Again-
That's why you got to watch your kids.
Again,
damn.
you have to pay attention.
Not blaming the dad,
But you
though.
can't blame the
You do.
parents.
You have. Why not?
No.
If you're not
No,
paying
'cause-
attention to your kids and you walk out the room,
But, I mean, 5, you just can't
3-year-old is
blame
young.
him. 3 years old,
again,
they fast.
how are they not accountable?
But do
for
your
that?
best. You
It's
can't do
different
that.
now.
Yeah.
It's
Speedy.
different now. You
No,
don't
fuck
really have
that.
to watch a kid. Like my parents say, don't fuck around back there. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I
and
wasn't afraid to drown. I was afraid to get my ass whipped.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, my son is 4, but I leave him in the next
Yeah,
room.
they don't play, and they would not go
Well,
past this
they
door
like it
until
because there's
after
candy
3.
in there. We ought to put a grease pit in the candy. See who's taking it. Be like, Bobby. Yeah, you got
Yeah, 'cause that
caught.
candy is
Oh,
damn near
gosh.
gone.
Well, Pam, you do eat it.
That's a bad accident. That's
Yes,
a
you do.
sad thing.
Pam, I saw you.
You're lying.
So what? What'd you say? What do you accuse?
What else you got?
I'm eating the candy.
Okay, this story. A high school student in Houston is suing her high school because they suspended her for 3 days for not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Wow.
Was it a Christian school or something, or a
They-
public
They're
school?
going too far.
Public school.
It's a public school, but they're
What?
They're suing. The school already
Oh,
got the thing.
A lawyer take that in a minute.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
It's
so-
getting out of hand. There's
Yeah,
a
her teacher
Yeah,
asked her
it's out of
to-
control.
Her teacher asked her to stand. She didn't stand, so they called the counselor in. The counselor and the principal came into the
Now
room.
you
and
singled out this kid.
And that's basically what it is.
Yeah,
So
now you embarrassed the kid. You singled him. Where you could have just said, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to her after class."
about what?
I'm just saying, so you wouldn't single out the kid to
Right.
make her stand
Right.
out.
I know
Now
what you mean, but
people
it's
gonna
like-
look at her and go, that's the girl that didn't stand. So now
Right.
she can't go back to that school. Because if I'm her parent, I'm
Go
like,
back.
no, because people remember the.
There's probably a lot of kids that got
Nah,
it.
come on, Mark, stay focused. You know how kids
Really
are in
right
high
there with
school.
you.
in high school.
Right.
If you the kid that shitted on yourself, you are shitty for the whole time you're in school.
Well, yeah, taking a knee, not stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. And
Yeah,
taking a shit
but you
is
were
something-
singled
two
out.
different things.
But you were singled out, so people are gonna
Right.
automatically attack you.
I don't see kids go,
Yeah, and then
you didn't
I
stand
guess-
for the flag. I don't see
Yeah,
it.
I don't think they care.
Yeah, I
that much.
think for them, they're gonna be like, "Wow, you didn't stand. I didn't want to stand either, but I was scared. You got
No,
suspended
that-
for 3 days.
That's what I think.
That's
happened.
what I
Yeah.
think.
It's out of
Good
here.
for
I
you.
read there's a Division III football program that cut a kid. He was a backup quarterback, and he took a knee during the national. They agreed to do a knee stance before, like the Cowboys did, and not during the national anthem, and he chose to take a knee anyway, so they cut him from the team.
Wow.
In
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
It's gone too far.
Yes.
Dumbass president.
Yeah, but the counselor said this is not the NFL to the students. So
Yeah,
People are very stupid, man. It brings out a lot of people
because they don't know because people only listen to what they want to hear, which is they
Right.
think it's about the flag. It's not. It has nothing to do with the flag.
Well, I think even further, people know it's not about the flag. They're used as an excuse to
Yeah.
distort the real truth of
Yeah,
why
because
it's happening.
if you say it's something else, then you'll never get to what the real reason is.
Exactly.
If you say, well, the reason I took a knee is because I want to stand with the people who've been abused by police.
Right.
Now you go, oh,
Right.
okay.
And it's
But I
so
don't have
funny.
a problem with that shit, so
I've-
why y'all making a big deal out of it? That's what they saying.
Right, isn't that crazy?
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been seeing, like you said, they are trying to distort it to about the flag and blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. But I've been seeing all these football players go on CNN, on
And
Good
they
Mo-
say the
GMA.
exact-
They will tell them
It ain't
over
about
and
the
over
flag.
what it's about, and it's almost like they're not even
Yeah,
saying
you
it.
They're
just throw it off.
not.
You hit and
I
go.
don't understand. I'm like, we're telling you what it is, and you guys want to
Just
bring
like
it
they
back
try to
the-
originally
what
make
it's
it,
not.
well, it's about Black Lives Matters and Black Lives Matters is not cool. No, motherfucker, no.
Yeah, but why is Black Lives not matter? Because it's all lives matter. Yeah, that's what the fuck we trying to say.
Yeah.
So
Right.
include Black lives
Yeah.
in all lives. I mean, they know exactly. They're reasonable and intelligent enough to know what's going on. It's like they'll go and say that. Like I put a picture of a meme where it shows the people yelling behind Colin Kaepernick, technically, stand up, people die for you. Die for your rights, and then it shows like military people in front going, actually, we died for him to make the choice to do both.
Right. That's
Bam,
the bottom
your
line.
Face.
It's just
Yeah.
scary.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's
Well, I feel sad for that kid, but you got a lawyer. It's gonna go good for you. What else you got?
exactly.
She'll be all right.
all right. So the next story I got, I want to play the video first.
She's smiling about it. Something
I
must be
like
up
this
with
one.
this.
Dimples.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta like zoom in. I thought it was the.
She's gonna give a narrative of everything she's
Okay,
doing
no,
while
no,
she's
no.
loading it up.
Yeah.
I like that. It's pretty cool.
Okay, the next one is about a teacher in Minnesota who was just teaching for a semester.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 quick second.
I
just
will
to
not.
Is it gonna play on my
This is
screen?
right. This is live.
Yes.
Hey, cut and let's redo that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put it up the way it is.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. It's gonna be my fault now. It's fucked up.
Yeah, well,
Right, pretty
I
much.
rushed it.
you underlined the shit.
All right,
Come on,
so
Dimples.
It is a conjoined twins
Okay.
teacher.
She
Uh,
no, she got like that's like a Halloween thing. She putting a.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Stop, Mark.
This real?
Stop.
Isn't
I
that
have
the
nothing to
same?
say.
The girl that was around.
Nick, that's real.
Is that real?
Yeah, but
no real.
but
Does it
aren't
talk?
those the same the girls that have been around for? I guess they are. I've seen these girls before. I remember watching them
OMG.
grow up.
Yeah, they only get 1 salary, so they're.
That was good.
It was a question I was asked if they got 1 salary or 2, and they only get 1 salary, but they're negotiating.
Are you trying to tell me one teach English and one teach math? Fuck out of here. I'm not going for this.
Everybody one kid salary is fucked up. What about me? I need my money. This bitch don't help me.
Ooh, y'all wrong.
Oh, there's somebody just here.
She can't get time and a half.
Oh, really?
I'm happy they got a job.
wait.
I'm happy they're working.
And y'all keep saying, dang, this is what's fucking with me.
Y'all couldn't be in the class though.
Oh,
They-
no.
no,
You
no,
be in
no,
that
no.
So the
class.
other head talks.
Class.
Yes.
The other hand, of course it does.
So what did you say? What'd you say? She said, pick up your pencils.
Hey, I'm going to write on the board. You watch them. All right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Couldn't do this with a school full of niggas. I'm trying to tell you.
Wait.
Fuck you and head of a bitch. I just know how we are.
I mean,
I have lived too long. Speed, I've lived too fucking long, dude. Two-headed teacher.
Y'all wrong, man.
oh, we wrong?
Y'all just couldn't be in the class. They would have to be
Y'all
particular
was
about
supposed
who
to
they
prepare
left in
me
the
for
class.
that. You supposed to let me know.
I was trying to get prepared.
To let me
But
know.
you wanted to
All right,
rush
Mark, we
the
get ready to show a
story.
teacher.
I know, Sky.
Let me
these-
get the bullshit out first.
These
you
these
trying to
girls
say
have been
2 heads
around
are
for
better
a
than
long
one?
time,
Someone said
though.
that in the chat room.
Nobody better not fail that motherfucking class.
Okay.
Ain't no way you supposed to not learn a lesson. She said.
So she come with a tutor.
Exactly.
Oh, Speedy.
Oh, look, somebody in the chat room says that they know these girls. They live in Minneapolis and they're real cool
like
people.
she's-
They're two separate people, and y'all niggas ain't funny.
They ain't separate.
And I was
They're not
right.
separate.
And
They're
I
not
was right.
separate.
They are. Oh, I can't talk about what Shakira said. I'll let you read that
What
one.
she said?
Hey,
She
they
said
not
one.
separate.
I
They're
can't even read.
conjoined.
You got to read that one. But they did have a show on TLC. They've been around for a long time, since they were little children. Speedy, you would like
Really?
that joke. Look
TLC,
at what
is that the two little
Shakaria. She said one sucks and the other licks the balls.
Somebody
out.
said, what if you want to leave early?
I'm happy that they're
my
working.
God.
You
They
can't
said-
fuck around when she writing up on the board. The other one gonna say,
I said that, Mark.
I didn't hear you.
Shakira, oh, we have a call, but we just
No,
said
we
this.
don't. We don't.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Shakira said one sucks dick and the other licks the balls. Y'all wrong.
That's pretty good.
I'm happy that
So would you
they
hit that,
are
Speedy?
working.
What the
I
fuck?
was asking.
No. No.
I'm like, what?
No.
He can't now because he's married.
No.
No, I
if-
meant
order.
before.
But if they were a little thicker and he was single, he'd have all kind of thoughts in his head. He'd use his imagination.
No, I couldn't bring around these niggas.
Oh, no,
No, you couldn't
yeah,
bring
for
around.
for sure.
Not ever.
Okay. Let's try a call. It's our first call for the new boy. Call her, what's your name
You
and where you
need 2
calling from?
headrests?
Really, Speedy?
You think they teach Head Start?
Say it again.
What,
You
say
said what?
Do you think they teach Head Start?
Hilarious. Only 2nd grade.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I'll be here all week.
Well, I'm happy.
A two-headed teacher, people.
It's good
So-
that
so-
they're working though, y'all, because remember this
look
is
at that, she's trying to
something
be positive.
this is something that they were born with. So like,
Right.
you know, it's and if they cut one of the heads off, then they will both die.
So,
Is that
so,
what they?
Their
So
their
what is the
organs
story on
are
it?
attached.
They're
So
two-
they're just the story is that they're teachers and they have 2 heads.
Well, yeah, they're two separate
Ain't
people.
that enough?
They're conjoined
Anything else?
twins.
Yeah, they're conjoined twins.
So let me ask you this:
Right.
Oh,
You're gonna hate
Speedy,
this
I'm
joke.
scared.
Can they drive in the diamond lane?
Oh, that's
Probably
good.
can.
Oh, really?
How they teaching special ed? That's
Oh,
funny.
they teach in special ed.
Y'all going hell no.
Oh, all y'all are. I say that.
No, I'm saying it's 2 of them.
I mean,
Technically,
I guess they could. It is.
Oh yeah, see,
But you guys said they have one heart, though, right?
There is no way that I could watch like one teacher and then another head just start talking, man. I'm trying to
That
tell
would
you.
fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they
What-
said they
what
have
grade
two
they teach?
different, it doesn't say the grade they teach, but you can tell it's elementary school.
Yeah.
They said they use 2 different techniques to like get the kids' attention.
you think?
Well, that's what it says.
You got my attention. I know you got that much.
Wait,
As soon as I
no,
come in.
no,
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 y'all serious? No, this Halloween.
Am I being punked?
I'd have been,
But
yeah, I'd
they're
have been like,
only-
is this
they're
it?
only teaching for a semester, I guess,
Wait.
to get some sort of credit.
Wait,
I'm
Nola
so
G
happy
said if
for
one gets
them.
pregnant, does the other get morning sickness? I mean, it's a thought.
No, does one throw up and one go, I'm cool.
I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, we're going to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're hooked together at the torso. They were born like this. They've been dealing with this a long time. Their parents were really cool.
Y'all better-
Got them
So-
out.
I just want Tange to know the more you keep trying to be serious,
So the
shit's
American
gonna be
Horror
funny.
Story, when they did that version of the
at 'em
two-headed,
as the babies.
two-headed lady,
people,
that
yeah.
was them.
No, that
Pretty-
wasn't.
I mean,
them.
I'm saying they pulled that from them.
I mean, this isn't the
could've put it
first
for
set of
anybody.
conjoined
No.
twins.
hey, here's my look. I
No.
know these are little clips,
I can't.
but their student is looking up.
Okay.
They not lifting their head up and shit. They like this. Yes, Miss whatever.
Yes, Mrs.
So, okay, as parents, you got kids?
Yes.
Okay, so
As
y'all go
parents,
into your class in Sky.
No,
Okay.
come on out.
Oh, really, Speedy?
Because I know Madison. Why you got 2 heads? I know
Yeah,
Maddie. Oh, we got a phone call.
Oh, we do? Oh, call her. Do we?
No, we don't have a call.
Oh, call in.
I know when I was a little girl, my mother had a black and white picture, and I don't remember their names. My aunt could tell me of they're black people that they were conjoined twins, and she said they were related to us. And you remember they used to have those quote unquote freak shows. But I mean, this was like my mother was a little girl, but they used to parade them around
In the
slavery.
circus?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm
sorry.
I'm happy.
Never call it
Tangy to make this shit about her.
It always comes back to Tangy. It's gonna be in a one-woman show.
Read what that says. Look behind you, not the speedy end part. Look right there with the F word.
If it was my son, I would ask him. I would ask him how he felt about this teacher. I mean, because she got 2 heads.
That's perfect.
The number to call into is 747-888-3082.
And please subscribe.
Give us your opinion on what you would do if you walked in and saw a 2-headed teacher.
How are we going to ask people not to talk about us because we're short or black or white or whatever, and then talk about these two people because of something that they can't do anything about?
Black and white is not is.
Or got a big nose.
Somebody found a picture of them driving. I cannot with this show.
They had their show was their name,
so
right?
One looks in the rear view.
One was out the window. Like you saw
one
the
look
picture?
at the side mirror.
I'm through with y'all.
Oh, wow,
and I'm through with y'all. Look at them in the chat room.
Can I pass them?
Y'all go ahead. I'll just turn
Can I
around.
get over?
They got like 2 Dodger hats.
Wow.
What if one likes an angel? Anyway.
2.5 men, 2.5 women.
I will fuck you up. What else you got, Sky?
Well, I got this other story, but you can't hear the sound. So.
All right, don't worry. So Terry Crews, Nick sent me.
Oh gosh,
did you heard about that?
Yes.
Go ahead, Mark. Go into it.
He says that based on what everybody's talking about, what's happening with Harvey Weinstein, his sexual abuse. He said that basically he was at a function with him and his wife, and a high up exec grabbed him amongst his male parts.
And he didn't drop kick.
All in the open, just like straight, like like the Donald Trump grabbed the pussy, dude grabbed the dick, whatever, and
it was just those two in the room.
No, there was a whole party. They were at a party.
I mean, that's kind of bold. I mean,
I know Terry Crews very well. He ain't the kind of dude you just walk up on.
And
Terry Crews, what, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, about that.
He big.
Yeah. About that.
And he don't look like the type you can just be like, I'm just doing
Nah, I wouldn't get that from him.
I wouldn't give a fuck how much money you gonna think you gonna give him. So is Terry suing or?
No, this happened years ago, and he said that like wife witnessed it. He was upset. He said he was tempted to react, jack him up, but he knew he was kind of high up, and he didn't want that to be some detriment to his career. So he made a business decision.
All right, Mark. So you walk into the comedy club, the dude that run the club grab your shit.
I probably won't be at the club anymore.
You swing and hit.
I'd probably call you to bail me out of county.
You gonna get a couple in.
If somebody don't pull me off of them, somebody gonna die.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see how you and your wife see that, and then y'all go, wow.
We don't want your
Especially
career to
my
be.
wife looking at me. White woman be like, nigga, what she gonna do?
Right. I would be so turned off if he didn't do shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm like, man,
yeah, you gotta do something. You push him hard or motherfucker.
Right.
You gotta give him your best motherfucker.
At least.
I'm trying to figure out how high up the food chain.
No, I'm talking about
was he?
Is you can hear the little music in the background. We serve a drink. You like a drink, sir? And all of a sudden you hear motherfucker. You know what that's mean.
I could be the infamous Illuminati.
Hey man, Terry, you shouldn't let that go. I told you about the bet he did with Fox. They did a $5,000 bet, and Terry said he could bench press. I think it was like 300, 250, 300. Fox said, "Nah, you can't do that. You can't. No, he said he could do 10. He's like, "Nah, you can't do 10.
10 to 300 pounds.
Yeah, he said, "Nah, you can't do 10."
Bounce this
So
shit
they
up.
Like
bet
talking about 10
reps.
10 reps.
10
Okay.
reps. So they bet 500.
Okay. And
Fox said, "I can do it." He said, Terry said, "I can do it too." He said, "No, I don't think you can do it." Well, let's bet. Terry get down. I think Terry did 2 or 3. Fox did 10.
And so did he pay him?
No. He was like, all right, man, I'm going to get out of here.
What you gonna do? Sue me for the 500?
Well, grab my shit then. Too soon?
I mean, I've met Terry too. I mean, he lives in Pasadena. In fact,
No, I didn't know
his daughter and my son are good friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't get him as a guy that would take that. But hey, he got a nice house in the hill now. So.
Well, they call TV weights, TV muscles. Some people got TV muscles. Some people are really in the gym.
Right.
I think Rock is really in the gym.
So you saying he's soft? I mean,
he got TV muscles.
Oh, but you meant you didn't think he would
No,
take
I mean,
that.
as
You
far as
meant
taking
him
what
putting
dude
up with
did
that.
as far as
Yeah.
filling him up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he meant like that.
He don't look like
and
the
not
type.
doing something. Yeah, he don't look like he would take that.
So why would you come out and say that? Now that you know people are going to... Why just say, hey, man, you don't need to bring that shit up? Because if you and your wife saw it, it's only you two knew.
Right.
So unless it's still fucking with you and you said it happened some time ago, why are you bringing it up now?
Well,
unless you're going to do something about that. Or
You're
you're
not
going to say,
scared no
I'm going
more.
to get in line with these females to get this money.
That's what it is.
Terry
That's what,
said he ain't scared no more.
that's what it is.
Everything is publicity, though.
And
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
Again, it's like you said about old girl. Why would she say that?
Oh,
Why
yeah,
would
up on
Terry
her.
come
Right,
out
right.
if only him and his wife saw it happen
Right.
and the guy?
Right.
Nobody else knew that happened. And then you decided, you know what? I've been holding this shit in for a minute.
Right. It was bothering me
It's
now.
been bothering me.
Right.
And now I'm bold enough to say something.
Yeah.
You get in line and you say, he grabbed my shit and I need $1 million to get over it.
Right.
When did it
That's what-
happen?
He said
He
something.
said
He
years
didn't say
ago.
specific, but it
Yeah,
happened
I
some
think
years
a while
before.
ago.
So when people were talking about the kind of culture that Hollywood has of people proposition women and stuff like that, because
Casting
Gwyneth
couch.
Paltrow talked
Unless-
about it, and Angelina
Everybody.
Jolie said it with Harvey Weinstein and stuff like that.
But
So
it's
I think
all
what
women.
I'm saying is come on.
And then for him, a black man, the big black man,
Yeah.
Big Boogie, Boo.
The big
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest black man in
could do
Hollywood
his
says
pecs up and
he
down.
grabbed my shit and I'm good, but I'm not good.
Have
'Cause I
y'all
need to
ever
tell you.
had anybody? Have
No.
y'all ever had a situation like this happen?
Never.
Tangy,
No.
casting couch,
No.
Well,
Never.
no.
Mark.
Fuck.
Lay down here, Mark. No, I'm good.
I'm saying, though, he didn't even have to do that.
Yeah, I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Now, if you just want to identify with the ladies who had this happen to them, I get that. But to come out now, if other people saw it and they can
Right.
go, yeah, I saw it too. I just didn't know if Terry was going to talk about it. Then that's something different. You and your wife, it happened. You and your wife kind of pretty much dealt with that.
I mean, it's possible somebody did see it and they didn't
Allegedly.
react to it, and they probably didn't say anything either. So, okay, well, they let that go, or either he dealt with it, how he
Please, you
dealt
know,
with it.
motherfucker, you would have told.
I just feel like now, why bring it? I
Yeah.
mean, I guess.
Well, I
know
mean,
the
if
Harvey one.
if he's gonna bring it up now because all the attention is on all of these women. So
Yeah, but they
the guy
have enough
is
cases
the guy
against
is
him.
already
We
gonna
get it.
fall.
But
So
there's a-
now if his wife is saying, I don't know, maybe she's saying, maybe he did that to you too. You should say something. I don't know.
They're
I
not
mean,
saying
I wouldn't
Harvey.
say that.
It might have been impulsive if they talked to him about it, but because
Yes.
from what I'm understanding from the story, and I didn't read the whole thing, but from what I read,
Well, I
what
got
he was
it right.
saying, it happened a while ago,
Right.
like before he really got where he is now. So we're talking probably even before he did White Chicks and shit like that. So
So before Friday,
probably. Maybe something around
Well,
that time.
somebody
He's still
mentioned-
trying to come up in the game.
Somebody mentioned that Terry made it. He was in the NFL, and The Rock did. The Rock is just as stocky as him, and The Rock didn't make it to the NFL too. So I mean, they're saying
Rock did. He played for Miami.
No, he played for University.
University of Miami.
He didn't make. He didn't make.
Well,
the
the
NFL.
I
NFL.
think he blew his knee, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't make
Well,
Okay, so-
they're saying that he's strong. We said he'd probably fuck you up, but run up on him. Run up in him.
Use your
He'll
finger.
turn the other cheek. So he.
Is that your reading or his spelling?
And
My reading?
Look at her reading.
Yeah.
he said, Terry said, this whole thing with Harvey Weinstein is giving me PTSD. Why?
Yeah.
Because this kind of thing happened to me.
But not
Me,
with Harvey.
he said, my wife and I were at a Hollywood function last year, and a high-level Hollywood executive came over to me and groped my privates. Jumping back, I said, what are you doing? And my wife saw everything, and we looked at him like he was crazy. He just grinned like a jerk. He said that he didn't kick his ass because he thought of how the media would spin the story. So that's
kinda
why.
true. The angry black man, white dude. He probably couldn't win if he did.
Yeah, and he
kick
said
his ass.
240 pounds black man stomps out a Hollywood honcho would have been the headlines the next day. And he said he wouldn't have been able to read it because he would have been in jail. So he and his wife left the party. But he said he talked to other people who had worked with this same executive, and the next day the power player apologized to him, but never really explained why he did what he did. Well, we know why he did it. He wanted to feel your privates. But he said that he didn't want to be, Cruz said he didn't want to be ostracized from the business, which he described as something that would be par for the course when the predator has power and an influence. He said, I let it go, and I understand why many women who do this also let it go. Who's going to believe you? You know, what are the repercussions? There are many. Do you want to work again? Are you prepared to be ostracized? No. So he wrote that he hoped his story would detour a predator and encourage someone who feels hopeless in that
I like
situation.
the way Tangi read that. I really felt the
Right.
power of that story.
Yeah, it was a little
So you
different.
didn't like the way Pam read it.
I didn't read the story.
No,
you
where
read
she
another
read
story.
all
No,
the events from Terry Crews.
No, but it makes sense though. I mean, I read what they said.
So now it makes sense
Yeah.
that he waited.
Yeah, I understand. And I like reading it
He got the
because
apology from the dude.
The
That's
dude
what he
just
said.
Yeah,
smiled
but he
at him.
grabbed your shit. He apologized to you on a
I still think he
text.
should.
But
My
he's
bad.
right. If he had punched him out, then he would have gone to jail.
No,
Because who
people
would have
would've
believed
asked,
that they
why
grabbed
did
him?
you hit the guy?
And he would have
And
said
you would
because
say,
they
"He grabbed
grabbed
my shit."
And the guy would have said, I didn't grab him.
Yeah,
What is
but
he
then-
And
talking
his
about?
wife would have said, yes, you did. We saw it.
You're lying. Both of you are lying. Get out my party. It's my party. Get out. I go to Jamie's house. And I say, Jamie fingered me in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
I come and tell you that.
Get the fuck out my- get the
Who
fuck
you
out
gonna
the house.
believe?
Get out,
Right.
Tangi. I'll see you
Right.
Monday. Talk about it Monday.
Right, exactly. And no, Jamie did not do that. But let's be clear. No. But yeah.
All right, well.
So
Thank you for the stories, baby girl. Give it up. That was pretty good. That last one, there you go. You started off, I don't know. Then you kind of put the wheels back on with the two-headed teacher.
A two-headed teacher.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was scary. Ron, would you let your son be taught by a two-headed teacher?
No, for real, Ron.
Y'all are
Turn this mic
crazy.
up.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Thank you, DJ Ron C. Thank you very much.
he can knock out math and English at the same time.
Yes, what I said. It is now time for Scrambled Eggs and Pam, starring.
Pam?
Can you turn me up? Turn that the tablet up. Yeah.
Oh, is that my favorite music?
Scrambled Eggs and Pam.
Yeah.
Scrambled Eggs and Pam. Let's go all the way to the end.
Well, let's hear while Nikki Pam gets
Scrambled eggs.
scrambles her eggs.
No. So my boy George Lopez was booed off a stage.
What the fuck?
He was at a gala and they hired him to, come talk at this gala, and he started making Trump jokes. And apparently the one of the guys in the front row, or somebody that I don't know, maybe worked for the gala, had donated like $250,000 to Trump's campaign or whatever. So he asked George to stop. And
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with the fact that they voted for this dude, so they don't want you to humiliate them or even come to them like, why did you do that? In other words, just I did it, let it go.
Right.
And that's how these Trump supporters are, especially and then there'll be one person that'll be there and they'll boo.
Right.
And I'm
So
pretty sure that's
check.
what
No,
happened.
he got booed off of stage where he left. I guess. So anyway,
Must have paid more than $250.
well, I guess the tables were $5,000 to $10,000 a pop to be at that gala.
Oh, it's probably a lot of people that
Yeah,
voted for Trump.
And so they said he said, "I apologize for bringing politics to the event. This is America. So I apologize to your white privilege."
Bam.
Bam.
In your face.
And I'm gonna tell you something. George ain't gonna apologize for real. Like, he ain't gonna be like, "Oh, I said something wrong." He don't give a fuck. He hates
know that.
Trump. He hates.
What kind of well, when you say gala, you know that's white folks.
Yeah, it's a gala. Yeah,
We
yeah.
do.
$5,000.
If it was a banquet, that's us.
That's right.
Gala is
right.
them.
Are you saying black people are incapable of having a gala?
No. If you're Latino, it's a quinceañera.
Quinceañera.
That one too.
Yeah.
That was right.
It's
Fiesta?
a fiesta.
A fiesta.
Yeah.
That'll work.
There you go.
So sad we're limited.
I'm just be real. And they said gala, you know right then and there, it ain't us.
No,
And
5 to
5,000
10,000
a plate.
5 to 10.
No, that I know it ain't us, but
Yeah,
we can
for
call
real.
it a
So
gala.
5 to 10.
I done had a couple of galas in the backyard.
So in other words,
You have?
yeah.
no, you
Well, no $500.
hey, give me some aluminum.
Exactly.
Now 5,000 for food means you at least your
And it's,
ta-
and
your
it's gonna
tax
be rubbery
bracket-
chicken, best believe.
So your tax brackets are right around 100,000.
Right.
To kick up 5 G's just to eat, and you know you're giving this to whatever it is you're giving it to for the gala. So I'm not saying George shouldn't have known, but he kind of should have known
His audience.
that was gonna be white folks.
I'm sure he did know. He probably
mean,
did.
I
He
think
didn't
he gave
care.
a
That's
fuck.
what I think. He didn't care.
I think you know what you're getting. First of all,
So
his
how far in
age-
the set did he get?
I not that far. And I heard they said something to him or whatever. He did the white privilege thing, and then I heard he left the building after that. Like he wasn't
He
having
get
it.
his money though.
I'm
Oh yeah,
sure
he got
did.
paid before he got on stage.
Yeah, George ain't gonna do it if he ain't gonna
Yeah,
get it.
all comics get that at that level get all their money from
Up
the
front.
stage.
His agent got the money and broke him.
Yeah.
I did a show, Christmas party one time, and I did my joke where I talk about with the president stuff I used to do about Bob Dole and the one arm, and guy pulled me to the side after the show, comment about you know how that happened. I know how it happened.
He was born with that.
No, he was born. He was in the military and he jumped on a grenade.
Well,
Grenade went off and that's what ended his arm.
God damn.
So he's a World War II vet. I said it's the same war my dad fought in, but you know, it was a segregated army.
Your daddy saw that same hand grenade. I'm not jumping on that. Might get 2 heads.
Exactly. Now white folks, man, they get defensive on that shit, boy.
What else you got there?
so
George, come and talk about it.
I would love for him to do that. Wendy Williams and 50 Cent are at each other's throat again.
Oh yeah.
About what?
Always like okay.
About
So Wendy goes on her show. Well, first of all, this goes back up. He has a very, very tense relationship with his son. I think his son's name is Marquise, and they've always gone back and forth at each other.
How old is his son?
Now he's 21.
Oh,
He
okay.
had just turned 21, basically.
Not 25.
So he just turned 21. And so, I get it.
Yeah.
Little quarter.
Hey, quarter.
Anyway, so he just turned 21, so I guess 50 goes on social media and says something about like he'd be glad he ain't got to do child support for the kid or whatever. And then he claps back at his father that he didn't grow up with him, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. And so they've always done this. So Wendy goes on her show and she says, you know, that 50 shouldn't have did it, and he's foul for not being in this boy's life, and that, you know, that type of thing.
And then 50 say.
And then 50 is like,
You
did
shouldn't
he?
walk around with that fucking bathing suit. But
That's exactly what he said. Exactly. He went back to the bathing suit
cryptic
picture.
bitch.
Oh wow!
I can't stand that.
Oh, and then he did. That's so wrong.
I can't stand that. I used to live in New York. I couldn't stand her when she was on the radio in New York.
Yeah,
she
she was
wasn't
terrible.
shit.
I hated it. But go ahead.
He posted a dual thing of, I don't know who this is. It's like a, can you see? Like a, it looks like a lion type
Oh,
thing, and then
that's
it's-
the guy from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's
I don't
the
know. I gotta
original
get-
Beauty.
And then her, and then a side by side, and you know, it's just it's an ugly.
The
ugly
beast, ain't that skinny.
he posted
Her
that.
face is fine.
Yeah. So anyway,
So 50 posted the picture. Now
they
now
go
it's
back
on.
and forth. Well, yeah. I mean, just the thing about 50 is he's very sensitive. I don't know how you could be this hardcore rapper, be sensitive to everything everybody says about you. When you're wrong, you're wrong. He don't like to be called out on shit. I'm sorry. That boy, Mark, he has said some foul shit in the press about his own son and vice versa. Because
Or was he really saying that about the mom?
Well, and I got a question.
Well,
When
he
he
needs
said
mom
he was
too.
going to throw a child support release party, what did he mean?
Oh, that is exactly
Well,
what
I'm
he said.
released
I kinda wouldn't
from
mind doing
having
one of
to
those,
pay
but I ain't gonna lie
child
to you.
support.
Yeah, you ain't got to pay child support no more because he's 21. I thought you had to stop at 18, but I don't know. Maybe
Depends.
New York is
It's
different.
Like in California, if you're still going to college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Trust me, I know.
Oh, he said, I'm glad I'm done with that stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Scott, you turn her mic up a little more. Yeah, so
What tangents
I'm
think about something? It'll
released
come out in a
from-
minute. But go ahead.
yeah, she's
Put
giving
it
a minute.
together. She's put it together.
So let me ask you
The
this.
reaction is coming.
I was waiting for her to go, riddle me this, baby.
And you're right. I think some of the stress with him and the mom
Yeah.
is
That's where it always
trickled
comes
down
from.
to the
And then the son, what happens is you hate the mom.
And he
then the
does.
son goes and protects the mom, and now you go, well, nigga, you get this too.
And it's alleged that 50 burned down the mom's house back in the day too. So I'm just saying,
What was her house made out of? Straw?
I don't know.
That's a whole lot of shit.
It is a lot, right? It is a lot.
She had a house.
You smell that? Quarter, you smell that? You get quarter. You gotta stay with me, Mark. This is the bullshit, man.
I'm with you.
What else you got there?
So one of Jerry Lewis's kids, I got this from. We have a call. Okay.
Is it okay.
We'll take the call first. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Vernon from Chicago.
What it doing, Vernon? You sound
Chicago.
Well, first off, he shouldn't have put that stupid ass thing he having a release party.
I agree.
That boy was like, "Fuck you," because he was like, something about his show that's not funny. He said something, your show is not funny. And 50 got an attitude, and 50 got a little feminine in him anyway, because why the fuck is you coming at Wendy Williams over some shit that you should have been taken care of in the first fucking place and been a man and get the fuck off the internet talking like a little girl in the first fucking place?
All right, Vernon.
I agree with you,
Vernon sound like he with 50X. You that dude that be with the baby mama, but your thing is, though, you should have been paying your child support.
Sound like the dude that's help putting the fire out. Get some more water, kid!
Why would you get online and you a grown-ass man and celebrate some shit you should have been doing in the first place? And if you was doing it, don't let everybody know. That's the same girly shit he did when he taped his boy confessing to him and crying, and he put it on the internet.
Yeah.
50 said, please excuse him. He said he's a little insensitive at times. He said, I'm different. I came up a little harder than most folks. I make no excuses. He said, I never met my father. He said, I never met my father, and my mother got killed when I was 8.
Okay, that's no excuse for being a jackass.
Yes, it is. I think so.
Oh, you think
so?
So
you ride with 50?
You ride with 50 on this?
Yeah, I'm 50 Cent fan.
Well,
okay.
Party in the club.
All right. Thank you, Vern.
Thank you, Vern.
Thank you,
Love
Vernon.
your point.
Vernon came with the. Sound like LaDainian Tomlinson.
I'm just saying, you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. I remember one time I went through the shit where I was out of work and my first wife didn't get child support. She could text me that her boyfriend had to get a second job. I said, am I feeding that nigga?
I will burn both y'all houses.
That was the wrong motherfucking thing to motivate me. Fuck a
Did it
job.
work, Mark? Did it work, Mark?
Hell no, it didn't work. I was like, get that nigga out, then I'll get a job.
That's why, y'all, when you decide to procreate with someone,
Know who you procreate.
make sure it's somebody that you like. Yeah, you love them, whatever, but make sure you like them, because once that love starts to die down, that's all you're going to have left. And it's not cool for you to have a child with someone and that child is half you and half the daddy or the mama, whoever, and you talking bad about the other half.
Right,
You
right.
talking bad about the mama or the dad, you talking bad about the child.
But you knew
it's
they
not
wasn't
cool.
shit when you met them.
It's not. It's
not
still.
cool.
Well, you need to. If you
you
shouldn't
knew they
have put
wasn't
your
shit when you
stuff in them. If they weren't when you met them, then you should have put a raincoat on it. Dag nabbit.
Hey, just for our listeners, the procreate part, look, basically saying you shouldn't have skeeted in the bitch if you don't really love her. But
If you just feeling it.
right. Because it ain't like the baby mama will, talk bad about you to the son
will.
of the child and shit.
Yeah, they always
Yeah,
do.
but the son.
I
and
don't.
50 Cent,
No.
They haven't been beefing forever. I mean, when he was little, he used to love his son as much as he loved his son now.
But
It's-
here's what I think happened.
But it's not the
And
first time
and
they fought on social
but
media.
I still think he don't like the mom, but the mom has a son, so she automatically gonna make him feel her side of whatever is going on. So now, and I'm not saying neither one is right or wrong, but I'm saying so the son automatically, because we are protectors, we jump in front of the bullet for the moms. Okay, you ain't gonna talk to my mama like that. Yeah, nigga, but you don't know what's going on. Fuck
Right.
that. You ain't gonna talk to my mama like that. And that's where it starts from. And then so 50 go, because he's from the street, oh, so you gonna side with her. All right, then fuck you too. Everybody get this. And that's how I go.
Yeah, that social media shit is whack. Because my son says to me like that. I tell you what, bring your bitch ass over here and tell that shit to me.
Lil Mark?
Yeah,
You told Mark that?
I definitely told him that shit.
Nickety, I was talking about.
No, he's never
him
come at
video
me with
with
that.
his
That's
son
never
and
been the case. But I'm saying that's what I would have done. But
Yeah.
you get that call. I know plenty of friends get that call. Daddy, I'm mad at you. You ain't paid the child support.
Because the mama didn't put him up to
5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
don't know any better.
Yeah, that's not
I've
cool
had
either.
child support discussions with my youngest child. I shouldn't have that kind of conversation. That's because mom is telling stuff like that.
I agree, and I don't think that's cool either. I would never disrespect my baby daddy. I wouldn't.
Baby daddy.
I don't.
Call him ex.
Well, his name was Baby Daddy before we
Oh.
got together. I called him Baby
That was
Daddy.
your-
I never say his name.
That was your pet name when y'all was
When I
procreating?
met him, I said,
Baby daddy.
and that was before any kind of anything. It just,
Oh, okay. So
you
you
know,
just knew you was gonna have his baby.
I did.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I did. You
I
should
don't
come.
like how you shaking
you
your
should
head.
come see my show.
I will now.
Invite me.
The show.
No, Mark, go see the show.
Yeah, you should
you-
come
you-
see the
you
show.
cry.
You should come.
Really? I need a box of tissue.
Yeah, you gonna cry. Go ahead.
Why you look at like that?
Just use your shirt.
Hell yeah, she make niggas cry.
Make niggas cry. That's it, Pam?
All I
got
know
one.
is people
Oh,
need
please,
to
go
know
ahead.
how important the kids are and need to keep that
Absolutely.
in mind.
Now that's the point I'm talking about because I'm like, I shouldn't have to feel messages
No,
between with the
I
kids.
agree.
All that shit is bullshit.
We grown. Talk to me. Go ahead.
OJ.
Again?
Which
yeah.
one? Oh.
OJ Simpson.
Fuck.
He out here. Well, I mean, he didn't really do nothing wrong technically.
No,
but
he should be at
But
home. I shouldn't
no.
even hear his name.
he out hanging out with white girls again.
Yep.
I'm like,
Well, they
he
like
was
him.
they was in Vegas. It looked like to me. I seen some pictures. If you could pull those up, Scott.
I'm looking.
An intimate picture with him and some white chick. She look a little older. I'm saying, but I guess at this point he gonna get what he can get.
OJ, what, 60?
He
70?
just-
Whatever it is, man, them white women.
Yeah.
How you do it?
You do know he's killing.
They don't give a fuck.
I can stop the pork, but the white women.
I mean, what is it with him? Is he the most dumbest motherfucker you ever want
Yeah.
to meet, or
Yeah.
what?
Well, he did make a living, get hit in the head.
Well, okay, I give you that. I give you that because it's something
But-
about him.
Oh, he just got to go sit.
Just go home.
Just have a
home.
seat. Bring him to the house.
Have
Why not
dinner.
bring him to the hotel?
Hey, the sisters don't want him. You know that.
That's
No,
what I
we
was
never did.
wondering. Do you think?
Well,
you
no,
know-
don't
Oh
say they
no,
never did.
no,
They
no,
did.
no,
Well,
no.
back in the
They
day, when he
did.
was-
Yeah, they did.
But you
But
know,
he didn't want us.
But once he let us know he don't want us, then we ain't
Yeah,
checking
we
for him
throw
no
you
more.
back.
So let me make sure I got this right.
Like we used to
So-
love Michael Jordan, and then he let us know
So-
he didn't
so-
love us.
he likes black women. He
So,
married a black woman.
don't-
And
last
then he
one's
left
Latina.
her.
Wait, but he said he left her for the
Yeah.
no, the
Yeah.
girl.
No, he didn't leave her for the Latina.
no, he left for the white girl.
white girl.
Yeah, he
Because I met
left
his
her for the
wife
white
before
girl.
in Chicago.
I thought she was Latina. Some part.
No, he left
Yeah,
her for the.
he went for his
the white-
dream
the first
after
one
he
white.
was
How you
living
know
his
that was his
dream.
dream?
Because when he chose the second one, he could have anything he wanted,
Right.
and the whole world.
Yeah, he's already parlaying.
All right, so
So
Pam, let me make sure I got this
I was
right.
getting ready to go.
So OJ walks in here and he gives you mad compliments.
walks into
and,
a
and, and you not with Red. Hold on, you ain't with Red. You mean tell me you ain't like
No, he's a fucking killer. No,
he ain't gonna kill you?
You don't know that.
Well,
But my mouth, he might.
yeah,
Ah,
bitch, you see my
I
pride.
honestly
You
think
see
OJ
my work.
didn't do it. I honestly believe OJ didn't do it.
I do.
I don't believe.
I believe it too.
I have.
I believe he didn't.
Yeah, I
do it.
don't believe he
Because
did.
too much had to go right for him
write
to get
I've
away
talked
with
to LAPD officers and they'll tell you he didn't do it.
But he wrote a book. If I did it,
it. No, he said if I did it.
Yeah,
why do that?
because
If I
he's,
did it.
he's,
Now,
he's
if I
not
did
thinking.
it, I'd have used 2 gloves. Why use 1?
I don't believe he did it, but he's not my type.
Huh?
He's not my type.
You know, one thing is true
Yeah,
though.
that
When,
too.
when I met OJ, when you see him, the first thing you're gonna say, "That motherfucker got a big ass head."
Yeah, that's a
Really?
problem.
Oh yeah.
Dude, from shoulder to shoulder.
Really?
Yeah, it go
Yes,
it go
indeed.
both sides.
Does he have a neck?
You really don't even see the neck. So it's like pretty much Jack in the Box.
Yeah, it's the Jack. Remember the little kid, the Jack in the Box.
That's my boy right
He said,
there.
Which was your son? He said number 54. 54.
That's OJ.
Every time we
Wow.
see Fox,
Straight up.
hey, somebody get 54's attention. 54.
OJ used to be fine back in the day.
How you go from you wouldn't have dated him, now he fine?
Well, if he walked in here now, he's 70.
Right. There's a lot going against him.
He's seasoned.
He not no. It's too much season.
He been around.
Yeah.
Hey, and he stay paid. Hey, that
20,000 a month.
I don't care. I can't.
20 can't help you.
Okay, so there's the video. I mean, not video. I mean, the stills of OJ and the girls. It was quick, Sky, but okay.
No, that was the second time I.
Oh, you did? I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, man, they can date who he want to date.
I mean, but what's
wrong
he
with
supposed
you?
to do?
What is wrong? Why can't somebody
He's
just
not
date who he
dating
want
a
to
girl.
date?
It's OJ. He need to have it, like you said, his ass home. I'm not saying.
No, I thought
everybody
he was
can't.
doing silly
He's
shit.
been in jail for 9 years. You think he ain't trying to get some?
And he should
You
be.
can get it at your house. I'm saying if you gonna
No,
do
I
it,
need-
They
then
ain't
get
at
it
the
at your
house. They at the
with-
club.
There's some women I gotta show you.
Mama got the E if you into taking drugs.
Mark, look, Mark. There's some women I gotta show you. Like you ain't gonna leave this bitch. Hold.
People still fucking magic. Anyway.
Oh wow!
Mark, I'm trying to get him on the show, man. God damn.
I didn't say it ain't my show. I love man. That's my fucking idol, man.
That's Buck. That's my dude.
Buck. Hell yeah.
He ain't gonna do the show now. I was gonna come, Speedy, but
I'm talking about
Mark.
before Cookie.
There you go. Clean it up.
No one was before Cookie. Met Cookie in high school.
It was
Oh, yeah,
always,
sure. He
it was
cheated on Cookie.
always during Cookie.
And see, I'm
He
I'm
said,
mad
stay in Michigan while I go to
She's-
LA.
I have to.
And I'll send for you when I send for you. That's a loyal woman, dude. Now, that's a real
It is. You know, ride or
She
die.
right now. She ride or die.
That's
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
She right now. I don't know the inner makings of their marriage. But when I'm looking from the outside, and when I say ride,
There's some sisters ride or die.
it was-
Camille Cosby's
There's
ride
some
or die.
bitches, there's
Yeah.
some bitches will quit you when you lose
too
your
old.
job. Bitch, you ain't working. I'm out.
Right.
You ain't on drive through. I'm out. You ain't a DJ no more. I'm out.
When you gonna get a gig?
What's wrong with your little comedy show, bitch? No.
She's going open mic. You ain't getting paid tonight, huh?
Doing another freebie. This is the fucking shit I'm talking about.
Are we letting out personal shit?
Yeah. I'm trying to help you out there, Ronnie. Anyway, you ever had a girl like downplay your DJ shit? Like, whatever. This is you just DJing for people.
Nah, nobody downplayed it
Oh, okay.
yet.
You probably get
Look, I was-
groupies.
Because I'm
I had
booked,
a
nigga,
bet.
so.
You want to hear my bad joke? I got some emails. You want to look at them?
No, but I mean,
Nigga, I'm the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
but seriously though, I mean, Cookie's been down by law. Trust me, that's like for real, for real.
That's right.
Okay, so let
Well,
me ask
I-
you this:
yeah.
as being males, and Cookie's a very pretty girl,
Yes, she is.
and so her and Magic break up, and she wants to date you.
Nope. I'm good.
Y'all assholes.
Nope.
Y'all assholes. She's
What about-
interested.
In the words of a very funny comic, Al Toomer said, "I would buzz Cookie in the head and call the police because she's trying to harm me."
But what about this? She's getting $20,000 a month,
Nope, I'm
and
good.
and
Nope.
y'all go get
Nope.
tested, and she tests
Nah.
negative.
Y'all assholes.
So, but okay,
It's
so
dormant.
so you said no to Cookie. You said
It's
no
dormant.
to Cookie. But have any of you ever gone to the club and met a girl and went in bareback?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it wasn't Cookie.
So y'all just
I'm sorry, Cookie. I know her.
I know.
too.
I like it. I'm like my bad.
look,
See,
look,
y'all pulling
I ain't
the
gonna
bad
say
out
I
of
can't
me.
accidentally walk off a cliff. I'm not gonna walk off a known cliff.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Like, it's 9 out of 10.
You just dormant.
You gonna, what, bitch? Is this a bump? I had a bump. The minute you call. Oh, this bitch.
What is she right now? What is she right now?
man.
What is she right now?
All right, we got to take a break.
See, this is sports, Tangy.
Sports adjacent. See how you got in on that?
yeah.
So I guess you guys will talk about in sports the Colin Kaepernick stuff. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
What was you doing,
I'm
man?
not gonna say shit. That's
Your
what I asked.
scrambles
Okay, well, I have-
eggs are done.
I have one more thing to say though. I think OJ.
Oh, the eggs with Tangy.
I think right.
Scrambled tangies.
I think OJ should have shut up before when he was, before he went back to jail. But
Right.
now that he's out, shouldn't he be allowed? He served his time. He did good. Shouldn't he be allowed to go out and have
I
a good
said
time?
not
Here's-
now.
here's
They're-
what it is.
No.
Wait a minute. They're watching him under a microscope.
Yes.
So, but he hasn't done anything
Tangy,
wrong.
Tangy, Let me
Tangy.
explain.
Explain something
Black
to
folks
me.
is like this. Nigga, go sit down. Whenever we fuck up. If we go sit down, somebody else is going to fuck up more than us. Then you walk out the room. And then you going to do what the hell you want to do. He's still in the light. So he needs to sit down probably
Somewhere.
till January.
Yeah.
And then start dating. There's no way. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's supposed to have none. But
you
ain't
gonna
no way
get-
in the
you don't-
world.
you don't
You
have-
put a date on it, huh?
Yeah,
But where
January.
was he? He
I want
was,
to see you to January.
That's the clearing period.
Yeah.
but he was at a club with this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know they're going to take pictures of you, OJ.
Yeah, they following you wherever you go.
I'd have walked by and went, you need a knife? You good?
But you know he still needs his fix because he is OJ.
Right.
You know, so he still needs people to look at him. He still likes taking pictures.
Oh, you saying he still likes the celebrity
He's
aspect of
OJ.
it?
Yeah, he's
He can
OJ.
get a TV show and get on Facebook and do his own show.
He's not
What are you
black.
gonna call
he's
it?
Okay.
OJ
Hey,
released.
that was the
OJ
The juice is
Unleashed.
loose.
Unchained. Georgia. All right, we'll take a break.
Oh,
Oh my God, cannot.
We got sports. We got a lot of sports.
Sports and sports.
Football, motherfuckers is going down. I mean,
Oh,
You
getting
mean
hurt.
taking a knee? Oh.
that too. But people are going. A lot of your good players. If you, I don't do fantasy. But
Right.
You do fantasy? I don't do.
I
fantasy.
didn't do it this year, but I usually have.
Mark, you do fantasy?
No, my name's not Mark,
sorry.
but okay. No, I don't do fantasy,
Yeah.
but I did before.
But if you do that, a lot of your players are falling by the wayside. So we're gonna talk about all
Last
that.
time I
And my Dodgers are 2-0, bitch.
Hey, last time I did fantasy was
Actually, they 5-0.
I had Adrian Peterson and Ray Rice during the bullshit.
Ooh.
That's why you stop.
I lost.
Don't move. We come right back. DJ Ron, what you got? Down.
Turn me up,
Man.
We are back. It is
Not
the
the
Rollout
volumes.
Show. Shut up, woman.
just wanna
We are
make sure.
back. It is the Rollout Show. Right here at Rollout Studios. Your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you're going to meet. I be.
Speedy. Sorry.
Bitch.
Turn her mic up.
You hear the B-I-T-C-H?
Look at that in there.
That's what I'm supposed to
I
say.
be
Speedy.
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch. You gonna repeat me?
Bitch.
Tangy, you could do it. Cuss before. Act like yo.
But let me be a character. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at this.
Wow. Scary character right there. It is your boy Speedy. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangy Ambrose, heaven high.
In the building we got.
Why do I have to follow that? Mark Howard in the house, man.
Always ask, why is she single?
Man,
I know.
She wants to be.
Yeah. Imagine making that every
Actually,
day.
that's
You know what I'm
actually
saying?
kind of true.
Imagine every day you wake up, have it hot, bitch. If you don't get the fuck out of my face. Rent is due. Shit.
Talking
Not
about that
having
one-man show make you cry. Every time I see that ass walk away, I start crying like, oh. Heaven high. Oh, my gosh. Look here. I'm not Cam Newton. I ain't got no goddamn Danny Yoga contract.
It is. Oh, I like that song. Anyway,
What's that?
I got a new shit.
Ooh,
You gotta stay
Speedy.
focused to the new shit. I got.
Hey.
Oh, you want to bring him in? Bring him on in.
Uh-oh.
Want to bring him in? Oh, wait. All right. It is now time for. Shut up.
Oh my God.
Ball like
No, this is mine.
ball like I'm in the
Sneakerhead with your boy.
Hello, women all on me. Take them down by the three.
My nephew made it.
Yeah, think I need my own sneaks. Yeah, think I need.
Like that?
Like,
Yeah, dude.
You made it just for this?
Yeah. It's my sneakerhead. Let me try it again. Just so y'all can feel it.
Ball like I'm in the league. Hello, women all on me. Take them down
Antoine.
by the three. I go
is
hard.
that who did it?
Yeah, think I need my own sneaks. Yeah, think I need.
And if she like it, it's really good.
I like. You
You like?
Yeah, I like.
Sure like what I play. All right, it's now time for Sneakerhead, where we show all the hot new sneakers that's out this week.
Okay.
Now, I have some people send me some pictures for some sneakers that don't get released until the end of the month. So I'll hold on to those. So keep sending them to me. I will definitely get them in, but they don't come out till the end of the month. So I don't want to drop something that's not you can't get this week.
Well, yeah, text my son. He's at practice. I'd have him look at this because he loves sneakers.
really?
Yeah, tell
That's
them,
what
you
he
know.
does. Check this out. We
Now-
was at Foot Locker yesterday. He was teaching me shit. I'm like,
Got a lot of mixed
It's
feelings.
actually a world of sneakers. Like, it's a trip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so we're sorry.
Yeah. It's now time for Sneakerhead with Speedy.
Go ahead.
That's why normally you're not here, Pam. I gave you a chance to sit with me. Now, if you don't be looking at your thing. Pay attention to
because
the
I'm here.
sneakers.
Speedy, what's the difference between sneakers and tennis shoes?
We call them sneakers.
It's just
Okay.
Black folks call
Well,
them
to be honest with you, tennis shoes are what they are. Tennis shoes for tennis.
Shoes for tennis. But
Let's try it again.
Basketball-
It is now time for Sneakerhead with your boy Speed Doggy Dog. First shoe up. Now, get a lot of mixed reviews on the new Under Armour Curry 4 Marine Championship pack. Now, you get both shoes. You buy one, you get them both. You got to buy both. They don't have a price. I would assume it's about $250, $270.
Damn, you get two shoes for $250. You get one baller brand for twice that. Wow.
So anyway, Brooklyn, my son, who is 13, didn't like him. Anybody? What do you think, Mark?
Is he paying
I like
for
him for a dude. Yeah, I like him.
You like? Well, they're basketball shoes. Well,
Yeah.
but you could probably rock them.
I know one thing. The Steph Curry's are definitely protecting the ankle.
Oh yeah, they definitely do that. What do you think, Nick?
Nothing but ankle.
Not feeling it.
You don't like high top? You don't like high top?
Black ones is
Yeah.
dope. I'm not mad because it has the gum, not a gum bottom, but it has that clear,
Gel
squishy
bottom.
bottom. Yeah, thank you.
You think I make you shoot better?
You like? Yeah, it makes you grip.
I
On,
like, and
on
then you
depending
like
on
the
court.
white ones. I like the black ones.
You do? See, look at it. And she don't
I
like
go with the
shit.
black ones.
I like the
Nick,
white
do you
ones,
like-
but I
you
thought
like-
they look
You
girly.
like high tops, Nick?
Not at all.
No.
I love high tops. I think.
All
they're
right, so
girly.
we got
Me too,
Pam,
actually.
you like them?
Yeah, I like him. For
I like
a
the
dude,
white,
yes.
but
So
I
you get
like.
that for Sean?
Yes, I would.
All right.
I don't think he would wear them though, but I do like them.
No, if you get them for him, most of the time men will wear
It's
'em.
all about how you
All right,
offer.
next shoe up
Really?
is a shoe that you rock, and I like it.
love
I like it
those.
because you don't really have to wear anything orange. You just let the shoes do what they do, and pretty much you win.
Love, 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 love.
They're only $90.
These
They
are Trump versions? Oh,
That's funny.
just came to the top of this. But, it's comedy. Nigga. You know what we do.
I like them.
I don't like Sky's laugh. That's funny.
You don't like them, Sky?
I would get them and wear them. Yeah, with a.
Oh, I
Trump
love those.
crossed
Yeah, I
out.
like 'em.
Now you like 'em?
Yeah,
Yes.
pop 'em.
Sky would wear
I like
orange
'em.
top with it, though, right?
Crossed out,
Don't,
and they
but
would
see,
be
you don't want to
popping.
do that because if you wear the color of the shoe,
No, I
it
was gonna
shrinks
have a
you as a
shirt with
person.
Donald Trump on it.
Hilarious. But if you just let the shoes rock and just wear whatever, don't matter.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Ron,
It's the
how you feeling?
perfect season for it.
Turn Ron's
Yeah,
mic on, please.
Yeah,
Rama would definitely. He said he
Yeah.
would rock them.
I rock them.
Yeah,
I'm,
me too.
I'm kind of old fashioned. I would probably be matching. Like today.
No, you don't want yeah, you don't want
I mean, it's Halloween orange, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks
Really?
bright.
Yeah, I like them.
I might throw the gangbangers out. Nigga, what kind of red is that, fool? No.
Red is that?
I'm learning about this, man.
Don't learn on the fly with me. Then.
No,
It's
no.
shot a
Now,
couple
now,
times.
Pam,
No.
this is for stage. It's not for to walk around.
Oh, yeah,
Or
Pam-
if you
Pam,
really
you
a
can do
baller, you
No.
rock these. Foam Posits Pro
Yes.
Medical.
You like
it?
those tits? I
See?
mean, Sky?
Yes.
I love.
No.
It's just a status with these shoes here.
Now, one thing about these shoes, they don't never gonna sell. These are $230 and they're gonna stay $230.
The gold
I
ones,
wanna
yeah,
bet
these
they'll
ones
go
are
down.
super nice.
But no, they won't. No, every time I've gone to get them, and if they went down, it's because they had a size 15. They
Those
ain't
look
have my
like
size.
some that if somebody else is wearing them, I'll say, "Oh, those are nice," but I would never buy them.
I would
Now,
what's
yeah.
gonna happen, boys? Anybody want to buy?
Hilarious.
I'm saying that.
Now on stage, I'm killing.
Yeah, no, I can
I'm
rock
killing on stage.
You wear like a gold jacket, the same color.
No, because that shrinks you.
Is that street shoe?
Yes. Fuck.
Yeah, you
How
didn't know
about the
that?
gold
I
too?
didn't know
When you
that.
do
Like the gold.
when you do the shoe and then you have the shirt the exact same
Same
color, it shortens you down.
It shortens you down.
I love
In
these.
stature, or you
Shoe
just talking
color
about
shrinks.
Shut up.
in the old fashioned?
Shut up,
No, I'm
man.
honestly asking.
Next shoe.
You ignoring me?
Next shoe is
See
the
why you can't get mad at Speedy?
Air Jordan Retro
Yes.
gray
Yes.
with the. You like that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, these are
and
super
yes.
nice.
And
I'm on
I
fire
think I
today.
like a retro. I think that's my thing.
Nick. All right.
Those
Ron,
are Nick.
Yeah, I like those too. Those are nice.
watch this. Tangy.
Are they light?
Yeah, those are light.
You're very light.
If they're light, yeah,
Those are
I'll
super
wear
Turn
them.
her mic
Yeah.
up a
If they're
little
light, I could
there we go.
hang.
All right. So
I could hang.
Well, you don't have to look up there. I got it right here.
Oh, okay, there we go.
It's real time right
You
here.
need them to be light because you got to run fast places when you.
Well, just if they're heavy, it's a waste of time. You know, all those holes in them. But if they're light, then they'll feel good.
This is why y'all usually on the other side of that fucking door.
This ain't
and
sports. It's a sneaker.
Because it's like a cloth. It looks like I'll be wearing
All right.
a sock. And
Dropping
so it looks
this
like it
week
would feel good.
is the LeBron 15.
Nope.
So it's 15 pair of shoes so far. I love this shoe. I
like
think it's
those.
dope.
They look
as
like
hell.
they
Oh.
I saw those. I like those.
Oh.
It's right here.
Oh.
I love these shoes. I can't wait for them to come out. They come out this Friday. $185 is what
Would
they're
you
gonna
hoop in
cost.
those, Speedy?
Oh, most definitely.
Now those look like I could wear some kind of earthy flowing dress. with
No,
them.
No, Tange, I don't see that.
I bet I
nice looking
could.
shoes. I'd be mad.
Scott.
if I
Down
was
here it's
somebody
different, but
fucking
up here
like
it
those.
does.
Sky, you feeling it?
Yeah, I think these is nice.
You do, would you wear them, Sky?
Yeah, I'll wear 'em.
How much are they, Speedy?
What's your size?
185.
What's your size again? Every time you like it, I say your size. What size do you wear?
I'll wear 5 and boys.
Oh, she can pay 85.
Oh, no, they cheaper. They'd be about
Oh, because of
120.
children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I make it to the kids.
You do?
Over
Yeah.
6.
Wow,
Yeah,
isn't
it's a
that
man's
something?
I slid in.
That's what she said.
Is that cloth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like those. I wonder how they look on. You know, like how does that top thing work?
You mean this tie-up part?
Yeah, like does it tie on the inside? I
No,
mean,
no,
No, it ties up regular.
Oh,
How
you're
does
talking
it
about that thing up
tie?
at the top. What's that up at the
Yeah,
top?
how does this
You just pull
this
that.
and
No,
this
just
tie?
take that to pull it onto
Well,
your
it goes
foot.
around.
Oh,
Now,
that's
now,
to help
Tangy,
you get
those
them
are
on.
very light.
Yeah, super light.
Those are very light.
Yeah,
All right,
I like
next shoe up.
those.
I think I did this one, Air Force One with the gum bottom.
Oh, let me
You
just
got-
say this. They have those at JCPenney's.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You talking about this shoe here?
Yes, they do. They have that
promise
Nike.
you.
Yes, they do.
No,
They did around Christmas because I almost bought those for John.
Last
This is not Christmas, Pam.
I'm just saying they did.
I forgot what shoe he said. What shoe you say?
The Air Force One. No,
They're like a
you don't have
10.
that one.
Oh
You should have the Adidas women.
no,
Yeah.
those
White.
look like nursing
Yeah,
shoes.
we got the Adidas.
It's not a nursing shoe.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
like a
They
nursing
they
shoe.
do look like something you wear when you're a home care provider.
You're a fly ass home care provider.
Nah.
Hey, Miss
on.
Johnson, how you feeling this morning? Yeah.
That's fucked up. All right, go to the next one. LeBron.
Man, move to the next. You
Yeah,
quit.
they didn't.
Nigga, he said,
That's why I don't like to be here, man. They fuck it all up. I could deal with one, but two going, nursing home.
Y'all really don't realize how serious. Ask his son how serious he is about these fucking shoes, man.
Somebody said air bed pants.
Okay,
Came on mine.
LeBron Soldier 11, which that's dope for LeBron that he has 2 different shoes that he can drop at the same time. But it's all straps.
I actually like those.
It's 109. Yeah, if you play ball, gum bottom. So that means no matter what the floor is and how they clean or don't clean it, you still get some grip. Right, Ron? Because a lot of parks don't clean the floors.
Right.
But why do these shoes cost less than the baller brands? You got to charge $500
My
for
son
some
told me,
bullshit.
Nick said, Dad, you need to buy at least 2 or 3 pair and invest. I will not.
The motherfucker ain't even wearing them.
No, he not.
I got a picture somebody put out with his locker.
Go to the next
locker. Nothing but Nikes.
I believe you.
Ain't got a
All right,
zero.
now also too, Adidas. As far as basketball shoes, I usually never buy.
Why?
But I keep because
As
I
far as
just
the
don't
play or the look.
the playing.
To play in?
I've never really bought Adidas to play ball.
So
in.
you ain't wear shell toes.
No, no, never. So
Now, why
come
though?
on,
Why? You have to tell us
never in my
why.
life.
Kareem had to scare Scott.
I never wore. I wore Betas because UCLA used to wear Betas back in the day, and Chucks. Everybody wore Chucks when you were.
I know Chuck Taylor.
Very good.
Thank you.
Hey, that's progress. The glass is half full, man. Come on now.
Thank you, Mark.
So anyway.
Thank you.
The Adidas crazy. These are very nice. I actually like these shoes. If your kids are balling and they want to play in a lighter shoe, this is a great shoe for them, and it's not too expensive.
Okay.
Is
See
it
it,
really
man?
you and my son should hang? Because
Actually, those
he's
aren't
like
bad.
a Nike guy, but his team is wearing Adidas, so he's going to do the James Hardens.
Yeah, James Hardens are not that bad. They just
Wants me to buy him some walk-around shoes. They can tell me he got a 4.0. You got a 4.0, I'll buy you a $200 pair of shoes. Now, if you don't have a 4.0, Speedy, I'm going to buy them shoes for me. And wear them motherfuckers.
what size shoe you son wearing?
Little foot some bitch, he wear like 11 and a half or 12.
Little foot some
Him
bit.
and
He's
Brooklyn.
taller
same.
than me.
Oh.
And I wear 13.
All right, next
Oh.
one up is the Jordan Retro 4, black with the gray
I like
and blue at the bottom.
I like those.
Y'all gotta like that. Okay, nobody hate on that. Ron, come on, Ronnie.
Yes, I like those.
There you
Oh,
go.
I like that little blue. That's nice.
Ronnie said yes to make you feel good. Yes, I like those, Speedy.
The blue. The
No,
blue.
I'll let him know when
I
his.
like those.
Hey, I tell him when his shoes suck. And mostly they do. Today he's on one though.
Yeah, he is.
He's on-
Yeah.
You up there and picked him out, huh?
Yeah.
All right, go to the next one. Another good basketball shoe, and it's very light. A lot of kids complain that shoes are too heavy to play in. So these Hyper Dunks, which Hyper Dunk has, always have different shoes. And in the bottom, which is a herringbone, you got to remember that. People have kids. If the bottom of the shoe is a herringbone design, you can grip on any kind of floor. So your kid is not slipping all over the place. And if you're slipping, you don't have confidence on what you're doing, so you don't really explode and play
question.
the way you're supposed to play. Yes, Pam.
So you always just say Nikes for playing basketball mostly.
Not always, but yeah, the
I'll
majority
say
of
80% of the time you
Yeah.
do. Why? I mean, other
Because their
brands
shoes-
don't make great.
Well, they don't
That's
have
what
that
shoes?
herringbone bottom on it.
Oh, okay.
Like even the Jordan I showed you, this Jordan is not a good basketball shoe to play in. It's just not.
No, you just walk around the court with that one on.
Yeah, that's it. This at the club. That's the club right there.
Okay.
Hey, Speedy, I'll suggest on the side.
Now, don't get me wrong. An NBA court, they great because they take care of the floor. Most of the courts that you're going to put your kids on, they're not sweeping the floor and making sure it's grip for the kids. They got other kids that's going to come in and play after that, so they don't do that. So as a parent and you got your son playing in these leagues, you want to make sure they at least have the right footing and they're not slipping all over the court. Because you know, Mark, and if you're playing ball and you can't grip, there's certain things you're just not going to do. You're not going to commit to a move that you might slip and bust your ass.
You ain't going to run suicides very well. Hey, Speedy, I just want you to know that in your second life, you can come back and create sneakers.
No, I plan on doing it.
We're going to have some rollout sneakers.
Hey,
I love
Oh,
it.
that we
And I'm gonna
go.
put them on.
I love
put 'em
it.
on all the girls so y'all can roll
hey,
out.
on
I
that
love
real
it.
note, I had some shoes that didn't grip. I was like middle school, junior high school, trying out for the team. I had the ponies,
Oh, I remember those.
David Thompson.
Yeah,
All right, they get hard after a while.
yeah,
And I'm riding doing the suicides. I'm sliding like a motherfucker doing
Yeah.
ice skates.
yeah.
That shit
And
was
you
tough.
just lose your thing. All right, here's a pair of Adidas, Pam. See if you like these. Great to go with your jeans.
Goat.
Well, that's the site that it's on.
Oh.
But they're masterminds.
I
with
thought they
what
said
call
it on the tennis shoe.
He's trying to find a pair of shoes to buy for
$190.
$190.
Would you spend that on that?
Never mind, Nikki.
They're for guys, right?
Well, for girls too.
I like those.
They're not a tangent
And it's got a
shoe.
nice soft pop.
Yeah, I don't like the bottom.
Tangent. What the?
It
That's,
doesn't
Yeah.
bother me that.
that's
actually.
a nice
I
soft
wouldn't-
shoe, Sky.
I'm saying how bulky the bottom is, and like
You talking about the back part?
Yeah, I agree, Sky.
Sky, did you play sports?
I played softball.
Did you? Okay.
Impossible.
Why is that impossible? Because she's short?
No, because she would have got mad at everybody.
You would have cussed
Piss the
me.
ball at me
That's
again.
why you
See
play
what happens.
softball. You take it out on the ball, right?
Yeah, that's what I tell my
Hi-ya.
daughter.
Hit it right back to the catcher.
Last but not least, and I love these shoes. I guess I can't see $190. I can't pay it, but
These?
my little niece works at Foot Locker, so I can get them very cheap.
Those the Magic
Vapor
Johnson?
Max. Vapor Max.
Oh, it says gold.
Powder blue. No, that's the site that it's on.
Yeah, I like these.
You like those? These are $190 no matter where you go. They're never gonna be on sale. They taking the place of the other Air Max that had the air going all the way around.
They look like football cleats.
They do. They do.
No,
They're
I'm just
cute,
saying what
though.
they
I
look
would
like.
get
I
them
mean,
for
I
my
wear 'em,
daughter.
but they look like football cleats.
Why
I was
Speedy
thinking
Wake is so
baseball
much-
cleats.
Baseball cleats too. I'm just.
Yeah,
I can see me still in second base.
But they do look cute and they're light,
They look what?
cute.
They can't be
Slide
cute.
home.
Light.
I can't put them on now. Well, any real dude knows. As soon as your girl go, them is cute. You will never wear them motherfuckers ever again.
Why?
I would get them for
kinda
my
scoot-
daughter.
Them the kind of shoes Speedy will wear and roll his sleeves up on his legs and to show him.
He better not.
But you better not say
I'm
that
a
cute
clown.
motherfucker.
Don't say they cute, motherfucker. I would take that shit off.
They have a longer bottom. If you look at the teeth at the bottom of them, the way they're built, Speedy, that's where you get the cleat sign. That's all. I can't
No,
speak for.
that-
my
I
bad,
don't see
Ron, my
cleats
bad,
in
Ron.
the shoes,
No.
man. Y'all don't know what the fuck you talking.
I'm
You're not
just saying
listening
look
to
like
Ron.
So we have to
man.
like 100% of all
Yes.
the shoes. That's not gonna happen.
it.
Speedy.
Oh, you didn't tell me that ahead of
Called
time.
obsessive
Say
compulsive
it again.
disorder.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me ahead of time that I had to like all of them. I thought you wanted my
That's not a
honest
tangy shoe, man.
opinion.
Yes.
But now that I know I have to like them, Speedy, those are nice. Those light blue ones.
Up in
Yeah.
this
Hey, Speedy, Speedy, I'll give you props today. Today you had.
Yeah, I was
about-
saying
yeah.
80%.
Today
I'm
was
gonna
the
give him
first
80.
time since how many years we've been doing this show that I liked almost every shoe. A lot of them.
You know
did.
what's weird, man? On my tablet, I have the first time I ever did this segment, which is 2015.
Oh, it's a long time, a couple years ago.
I still got the shoes on the tablet.
Really?
Like, I still have them in there. I just had never deleted them. All the way to right now.
That's because you a shoe hoarder. You like what? What? Oh, I'm wrong. You like shoes. And you
How
like-
many shoes do you have, Speedy?
Not as many as I used to. The most I ever had, we were on tour, I had about 300.
And you were carrying those with you as y'all?
No. I mean, I carried a
Carried
lot.
150 with him.
When I came home, I had a whole room full of shoes, just tennis shoes, and then the other room had my dress shoes.
Was it because people kept giving it to you,
No,
or
I
because
bought
they
it.
were giving it to Jamie and you were taking them?
No, I bought them.
No, really? So you just bought
That's how I would've
300
done it.
shoes?
This motherfucker bought
Like
Yeah.
we were staying, we were in Houston. We were in Houston for 2 weeks. So we were at the W, and the W is connected to the mall.
Oh.
So every day I was waking up, going to the mall like it was my first day. Y'all get the blue ones in? Yeah, you gotta get them in.
I'm trying to say, Phil Knight ought to be calling you.
He should. All right.
Let's
You
go,
want Brittany?
Speedy.
Okay, all right. Had a segment, but okay. We have a special guest in the building.
Yes,
Woody,
we
woo,
do.
woo,
Bring her
woo.
now or take a break?
Can you
Okay.
woo, woo,
Bring him on. Can you
woo?
what?
Can you woo, woo, woo?
Can you what?
Can you woo, woo, woo?
Can you what?
Here you come. Take the gum out your mouth, player.
You sit right here.
Try to do it
dog.
all quick.
Oh, you got a bag. That means you got gifts.
You
You
know,
got
let
gifts.
me say.
I like gifts.
Christmas came early.
Yeah, I love gifts.
In the building, we have Ty Edwards. He's an actor, model, celebrity trainer. And I've seen him on
headphones
TV
right there on
before,
the side.
actually. Yeah, headphones right there.
And yeah, you come on into that microphone. In the building again, Pam. So you said it so fast.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have Ty Edwards.
You gonna wrap it up?
Ty Edwards.
Hilarious.
Yes, he is
Y'all
a
hilarious.
model, actor, celebrity trainer.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
do one
And
too.
I've seen him on TV, too. I know I have.
Businessman.
It hit me when he came through the door.
Business man.
Business man.
Business
man.
Got a lot going on.
Got a lot
Right.
going on.
Now, when you say celebrity trainer, is that because you're a celebrity and a trainer, or you train celebrities?
No, I train celebrities, but
Turning my
I guess it
smart.
works both ways too. Right.
Light green.
So if you train me, will I become a celebrity? Or
No, I gotta put that work in.
well, you ain't shit, man.
Gotta put that work in.
Now, when you say put the work in, all right, we'll use him.
You're always the
They
bar,
like
though.
to use me.
You're the
I
bar.
will-
Because
I
what does it say right there?
Hold on.
Hey, Ron, hey, Ron,
I will put
trust
all
me.
your shit on the ground. And you say it if you want to, motherfucker.
Hey, Ron, don't worry about it. I
like,
got this.
okay.
I know what you're trying to do.
I will kick that motherfucking whole turntable on the floor. Hey, so we're gonna take my boy.
Okay.
Okay, here we
He
go.
walk in the gym. He said, "Hey man, I'm trying to get it together. What is the first thing you start him off with?"
An assessment.
An assessment.
Okay.
I need to see where he is right now.
Right,
So
now,
you-
right now, I have vodka and.
Well, you got a long struggle ahead of you already. You know what I mean?
So you said, okay, so he comes in, you assess what
Yeah.
where you want to start first, right?
Right. Well, yeah, typically it comes with an assessment. You know, an assessment pretty much gives me an idea where he is as far as physical fitness. You know, his endurance, his longevity, and then that.
What do you call it? The fat thing? What do you call it? What you
Yeah,
measure?
I do all that body fat. You know, I do. Yeah. She did get that.
Make sure when we talk about that, body fat. Okay, all right.
But yeah, you know,
Watching me pee.
it gives me a snapshot of where he is physically, and then that way it gives me a better idea to know how to go about creating this program to get him to his goal.
No matter what he say, I want to do. You go, okay, that's fine.
Nah, yeah,
but this is
yeah.
where I want to start.
Yeah, exactly.
What if I know what I'm talking about?
A lot, you know what? Surprisingly, a lot of people know what they're talking about, but they just don't do it.
That's absolutely true.
The follow through ain't about shit. You know
I,
what I'm saying?
I work
I
with
know all the
people
right
like
things
that.
to do, but your ass still ain't doing
Funny
it.
thing,
You
Speedy,
know.
I used to
Speedy
be a
knows
trainer.
all the right things
I
to
used to be a
do.
trainer.
Oh, okay. All right.
So let me to Speedy.
What the fuck?
Speedy knows all the right things to
What
do,
was the
don't you,
first thing
Speedy?
we would work on?
Ooh.
I'd shave it up there.
His stomach.
No. Real talk. You know, I mean, outside of the physicality of it all, the biggest component is what you eat. You know, 80% is what you put in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? The other 20% is actually being consistent and doing something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell a lot of people, I say, you know, before I bring on a lot of people, because again, I'm in the industry, I got so much to do. First of all, I don't have the luxury anymore of just taking anybody. So the people that I take are usually by referrals when they're dealing with me, or
They can pay the fee.
or right, you know what I'm saying, and still with that, you know, I'm quality over quantity, you know, so because I can only take so many people in rotation when I'm not on camera and doing other things. So with that being said, you know, I would tell somebody, first of all, if you're serious, clean your diet up. You know what I'm saying?
And what does that mean when you say clean your diet? Does that mean not eating meat? Does that mean cutting out sugar?
Well, it's you know what? That's a good question. It can embody a lot of things. A lot of it can be just pretty much cutting back on fat. You know, because a lot of people eat the wrong things, fried this, fried that. You know, some things that's heavy saturating fat. And then it could be just eating smaller portions. You know, a lot of us, you know, we black, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
so we come from that era where it is,
You don't get your ass up from that table unless you eat everything on your plate.
Right.
So psychologically, we train to do that. We're going to eat everything on the plate, regardless of what our stomach says. You know, we just stuff it down our throat. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when I do my talks and I go and I give symposiums about health, that's the first thing that I talk because
don't eat everything.
Psychologically, we need to change our thinking. You know what I'm saying? What you put on your plate.
Or get a smaller plate.
Or get a smaller plate. Because you know what? Again, a lot of us, perfect example, Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
One of those helpings is really for 3 people.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
What is it you trying to say?
That you eat all that shit in one sitting, yo.
So I need to share.
You need to share your shit 3 ways.
I'm
Real
just gonna
talk.
say though, this is a small cup.
Yeah. And you know what? And put it this way, you know, if you're a drinker, I tell people this way, you know, because again, you know, that's something that's probably never going to change. Okay. You got to drink smart. You know, don't be that person that's constantly about drinking.
Hennessy.
Get to the point. You know, when I go, I get to the point. I know exactly what's going to do it for me. That way, I'm not logging my body down with water because every ounce of alcohol you put in, you yield 2.7 ounces of water. That's why you always going to the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? So again, if I go in, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a double shot of Hennessy, bam, bam, and then I smoke cigars. You know what I'm saying? So I got my cigar, I'm good off of 2-3 shots.
Right.
You know. So again, it's about just being smarter about what you put into your body.
Okay, now I got a question. We take somebody like Speedy, right, that's used to eating the whole plate at the Cheesecake Factory.
What the
now,
fuck?
if he eats a third of this portion, his stomach is still going to be growling.
Right.
So should he just work through that? Will his
Or
stomach
drink a lot
eventually
more
learn
water?
to take less
eating
food?
the plate?
No. Okay. Typically, what happens is when you focus more on portion control, you eat more throughout the day, which is pretty much what you're supposed to be doing anyway.
Right.
You know,
Right.
most people, exactly.
Like a guinea pig.
A lot of people are overweight for 2 reasons. They don't eat enough, or they eat the wrong shit.
Like Baby
Okay,
Ruth.
like baby. Okay, so again, you know, if your metabolism's slow, you're not burning efficiently enough, so you're gonna hold more fat. Okay.
Baby Ruth.
And then of course, you know, then of course, you know, if you eat the wrong things, of course, you know, that's where the weight gain comes too. So.
How much water do we really need to be drinking?
I tell people to start off with a gallon. I drink a gallon. I drink at least 2 gallons a day.
But that's hard.
A day or
Yeah.
like the first part of the day?
No, 2 gallons a day.
Oh.
Completely.
I'm trying to drown a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom so much, though.
You piss like a racehorse, but you know
Yeah.
it has a lot of benefits. Yeah.
Now, look, now you want water.
So this is what I do at least one of these.
One or two, 3. And then if you train like you know, I train every day. So you know when you work out, you're gonna drink more water too. So you well over your, you know, your
What if
gallon
you have
quota.
ice in your outfit?
That don't count. Man. That shit don't count.
I don't like this gas,
Now-
man. He's not working for me.
Now, have you've turned people away and said, "No, I can't."
Yeah, I do a lot.
Like you tell them in their face, you email.
No. You know what? When it comes to training, I'm one of the realest trainers you can possibly get because I don't cut no bullshit.
So give it to me.
Yeah,
I came in. Hey man, I want to work out.
Okay, and I'm like, yeah, cool. All right, so I start you with your assessment. You jump in. I give you 3 free 90-minute sessions.
Oh.
Just to kind of see how I get down.
Okay.
Because you know a lot of it, we may not even vibe together. You know, so you gotta like
Right.
the trainer.
Right.
So,
So-
after that, let's say if it's you fired up, so you real good.
I'm ready.
So you go through that. So now we put you into a package, right?
All right.
You start slacking in that package, or it's like this. It's things that
Like
I look-
I'm not coming.
Right. Well, shit. Well, you know what? You ain't coming. You ain't getting a refund. That's what they have. So I'm be like, yo,
I
I'm
got
calling
other people that can pay me.
Well, yeah, you know what? My whole thing is this. I've had people like that. You know, hey, you know, I'm not cheap. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I want to work. And then they'll be like, well, you know, I'm busy. And I'm like, listen, this is a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then two, it's twofold because first of all, you because you're not consistent enough, you're not going to meet your goals. And then two, this money only going to hold me for a short period of time. I'd rather have somebody that's going to be here where I can keep getting my money.
Right.
I got a business to run. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, if you know you ain't serious, mess with me when you serious.
There it is. There.
And then we can start from there. You know, if anybody that's trying to gain something, lose something, I recommend at least 3 to 4 times a week. No excuses. Now, if you already in top shape, and then I just got to fine tune you, then you know maybe once or twice.
So
but if you
3
know you,
to 4 times.
What? No. Wait a minute. He said if you already in shape.
Yeah, if you already in shape. 1 to 2.
He wasn't.
Well, hold on.
He wasn't
What
talking
kind of
about
shape?
you, Speedy.
It could be a round shape, it could be a square shape, triangular shape.
The shape I'm talking about. Look. There's 2 types of trainers. There's trainers that feed to, I guess, the conditional means of by which you need to get a trainer or get fit. I tell people, if you're trying to look good, you fuck with me. You know, I don't sell personal fitness. I sell vanity. Vanity to a certain extent, because like vanity, look, people think vanity is bad, and vanity is to a certain degree if you make other people feel like shit about themselves. But again, if you got a sister in the gym, you like, man, that girl's body banging, and she walking around with her nose up in the air. That's bad vanity. No one wants to fuck with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if you got a sister that's fine, and you like, baby, you know, and she like, you know what, so girl, let me show you some stuff, and get you into the mode of what she's doing to create a better you. That's when vanity is good. Because right now, a lot of people are where they are because they have accepted the fact that, you know,
it's over.
It's over, exactly.
Yeah.
The same,
I got arthritis.
The same
ain't
jeans,
nothing I can do about it.
The same jeans that you wore in high school should be the same jeans that you wearing in your later life.
They are. They just fit different.
Life happens. Oh, you know what, man? You know what? You know, they grow up and just accept the conditions
so
that
it's really
people going to accept me.
Their mindset.
Changing their mindset. Yeah. Once I change their mindset, the body will follow.
Well, I got a question. I got one more question, and then I'm sorry. Okay,
so let's read the motherfucking.
This is my last question. Okay, so for a sister like me, right? I had a couple of babies. Actually, I had a few babies, right? And I work out, but my stomach muscles split, and so the doctor says that I need to get because my waist, no matter how much I work out, is not back.
All right.
And I want to get it stitched back together, but would you have some type of workout for me that could help me?
A stitching workout?
Muscles?
You sincerely, right?
No, I had my babies naturally.
Okay. Well, you know what? It all depends, but there are some abdominal exercises that you can use for extensive type of
to make my muscles go back together.
But when you said cesarean, is that different than?
Yeah, because I mean, typically, because you know,
workout or
usually if they cut you wrong, it takes a while for the woman to feel that sensation.
Yeah, it does
right.
So when I'm telling them to contract and do certain
what
things,
kind of sensation?
They can't feel it.
But when I do the contract, do that, because my stomach muscle split, it opens it up.
Right.
You know, so I mean, it's bam. It's just a.
Right.
So is mine.
Right. And then keep in mind, everybody's anatomy is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what may happen to you may be different with her.
So I should just go ahead and get it stitched back together and then come work out with you.
Well, I mean, it's lipo. It's a matter of appearance.
No, but it's not lipo.
It's just a matter of appearance.
I have a question for you.
What up?
What is the youngest you should start?
It's just bigger. I'm sorry.
Look.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, man.
What is the youngest that you should start training your kids? Like that kind of.
Bodybuilding. I would suggest bodybuilding till pretty much later. Let's say maybe 18,
maybe
19.
not
Because you're still, well, you know what? It's all bodybuilding. It's just different degrees.
Okay.
But, you know, kids are still growing. So you don't want to go ahead and start putting them on a really, really hard conditioning program because it can pretty much stunt their growth. Okay. You know, muscles.
Sit-ups,
muscles.
Push-ups.
Well, yeah, I mean, just the basic stuff. I'm talking about as far as, you know, you got guys.
I'm just talking sit-ups and push-ups.
Oh, well, no. I mean, no, you can start them as early as possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as early as possible.
There's it's interesting you say that because there's a football player plays for Notre Dame. They're from Southern California. There's three brothers. Now, can I say his name? Their last name is St. Brown, receiver, and their dad was a bodybuilder.
Oh, okay, bodybuilder.
He was actually a professional bodybuilder. Married a woman from Germany, so they're poor German black. And he had them doing the bodybuilding stuff at elementary age.
Yeah.
He had them
wow.
I mean,
that's
they're
pretty tough.
good athletic kids.
Right.
And one is named Amon Ra, another one's named Equanimous.
Oh.
Equanimous?
Yeah. A couple of them went to
shit,
they went to
modern teacher in that
they came
class.
from modern day.
Is shit, you know you are. You here?
they came out of modern day. And I think the oldest one is like going his junior year in Notre Dame, stuff like that. But their dad had them on the bodybuilding, lifting, powerlifting stuff at a very young age.
So if you want to get together, call in. You have any questions from a man, 747-888-3082. You got any questions you want to ask? Food, water. What is the right kind of water to drink?
You know what? I'm not really. I'm not really big on telling people. Yeah, water's water to me. Okay. You know, I'm not really. I mean, if you like alkaline, drink what you like.
Yeah, it tastes different to me though.
Drink what you like.
I don't like Evian.
Old school.
So you said you work with celebrities. Anybody you can name or
name drop? You know, you can ask that question.
I thought I would try.
Because every last one of them want to pretend like they were born that way.
Exactly.
No, as long as you cut me the check, I don't give a damn who you said.
And then if you forget one, you ain't mentioned
it's a problem.
Right. So you know,
what started first, the acting or the training? And did you want to be a trainer, or how did that start?
Oh man, well, I was an athlete semi-pro athlete.
Okay.
I played football and
See,
basketball.
I know about football.
Football and basketball. Hold on. Football and
and
basketball was my first love. I was skinny. You go to my Facebook, my Facebook page. I was like skinny.
Let me check. This is how I'm gonna know. What kind of sneakers do you think are the best to wear when you're playing basketball?
I was always been a Nike man.
Okay, there you go. You play basketball. Okay, go ahead.
So basketball's my first love. Chicago, stand up, born and raised.
What side?
South side, man.
Yeah,
West side.
Is there another side?
No, there's the west side. People don't want to claim it, but I know why. They call it the Wild Wild. There's a reason why.
So basketball's my first love. Football, I did play in high school as well. But after those horror stories, came about, I got shot and stuff like that, and a lot of things kind of whirlwind just messed my life up. I had to go a different direction. So I was always an athlete. So I was dating a chick who was a bodybuilder.
Oh.
Now my
How was that?
Shut up. My background. My dad is a culinary chef. He's a chef. So I got into it. I was like, so I used to cook her food for prep. So I was like, well, that's a good end because most people don't know how to eat, what to eat. Yeah. So I used my chefing skills to do that.
And that was when she was trying to slim down.
She was competition.
Okay, go ahead.
So again.
So you can cook too. Let me put that down.
So
calm down, Tangent.
Yeah. So I did all that, and then I was helping her prepare. So I started training like a bodybuilder. Okay. I didn't know that my body was gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start doing this until I was like 33.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just getting comfortable being uncomfortable under some heavy weight is what changed my body, my anatomy, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree. Yeah, see? I started just like that.
Did you just look up another dude?
And then how did...
And the funny, I was like, what can I look up so I can look past
How you look up another dude? The girls... Mark, let the girls look the dude up.
Wait.
They got pictures here.
I saw him thumbing through it. I saw that picture that we got with his shirt on.
Mark, hold on.
Which one can I get?
I hate that picture, by the way.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I hate that picture, by the way.
Hold on, Mark.
Did
you thumb left with the homie? Did you go, I like that one. Ooh, that's cute. No. You don't have no pants on this one.
Look.
Oh, you don't have no shirt on. His muscles ain't really... Oh, that's a good one. Is this you?
Okay, so now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Very handsome.
Thank
Do you wear the shades because it makes you feel like a celebrity, or are you a celebrity because you wear the shades? Why wear the shades when you have these eyes? You look great with the shades on. I'm just curious.
I have very light sensitive
That was a
eyes.
question I was going to ask.
After you did thumb left.
I'm glad you asked that question.
Because there was one. We had one guest that said, you got to wear the shades, and then he said Chris Rock or something told him you can't do the shades until you famous.
Yeah, I forgot one of the
Yeah, so I'm curious
It's a little bit of
because
both.
look at your face. They have the shades on. I think, okay, he got funny eyes, but the rest of his face looked nice, so he wanted to see that.
No,
So okay, yeah, let the women see.
Look,
Yes.
now I can't look.
Exactly.
Okay, now you showing us. You can put it back on if you want to,
No,
but
it's
the
cool,
eyes
it's
are
cool.
nice. Yeah, that's what I want
So
to
he
see.
ain't got no lazy eye.
Okay. No,
I'm
both
good.
eyes are working.
Yeah, I'm
This
good,
is
I'm
good.
good.
You can wear the
Mark,
eyes.
you see-
So how?
They was trying to find you like a lazy eye.
Hold on. Mark saw you with your shirt off. No. Oh, he lifting right here. No.
Speedy got a
Really skinny.
Speedy, he got a picture there with more than just a shirt.
But I'm just asking though, how did you pick which one you like?
I got your approval.
I'm just asking.
Speedy, man. Come on, man.
Come on, Ron. You know at no point he said look on my page. I didn't grab my phone. I didn't go.
Well, you're the host. You're the host.
You grabbed your phone, Mark. Why would you grab your phone?
Because I have nothing else to do right now. You're the host interacting, and I was curious about young brother.
But how he look?
He wanted to see him.
I wanted to make sure he was real. You could be catfishing a nigga right here.
So you was gonna go, you lying. All right, so call in if you want to know. So we were thinking before you got here that we're all gonna.
Why you look at me, nigga?
Because you said.
Thank you.
Oh, really? You mean that?
Scott.
I don't know what he was going to say. Okay, I thought he was going to say
that we
something
all were
fucked
gonna
up.
get our workout on and start. And you said
We're
at
gonna
least
do a little
3
thing.
days a week. You got to get it. Is it back to back?
I thought we
or
said an eating
break.
plan.
Break.
You can have a day off in between. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We definitely
Body
can.
needs rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your body is rest.
Absolutely.
It's sleep right now.
Okay, y'all, I didn't get the answer to my question.
I will talk before you get in
Yeah, I'll
there.
beat you back up the stairs. You'll be out of oxygen.
I still didn't find out how you started acting.
Oh, okay. Well, again, I went through the okay. So I went through my
We all know. Go ahead.
my little athletic deal, right?
Okay.
Okay. hoop dreams and everything went to shit. So I was like, okay.
Why did you get hurt?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got shot.
Oh.
So, yeah, so I couldn't go
Shot down, he
D1.
did
That was
say.
basketball game.
No, I got shot in Texas. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? That pissed me off too. I'm like, man, I came from Chicago.
They
This
made
country,
it.
right. But anyway, I ended up going to Texas, and hoop dreams just went to shit.
You know, I want to know why you
so-
got shot, but you don't have to tell us.
No.
I mean, were you really that
You
bad
don't
in
have to
basketball?
No.
This nigga missed one more layup.
No, actually, you know what? Chicago, okay, short version. Chicago is a hoop city.
Okay.
That's all we
One
do.
of them.
No, New York and Chicago hoop cities.
Yeah.
You go to Texas, that's football country.
Football, sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
So
But you come
they're
to
best.
but you come to
they're-
LA to win
they're-
championship.
They're top tier Texan basketball players compared to me at that particular time. I was like, really? Chicago, we shit talkers.
Okay.
So I'm doing my thing in front of all these D1 and talking major shit. And an altercation broke out.
Stop
And
it.
yeah.
You ain't know where you was at?
I didn't. I didn't even know Bloods and Crips was in Texas. That's where I found out.
Oh,
Bloods Crips was
really?
in Texas.
Stop it.
Yeah. So they were friends of the.
So, are
they
you
were
happy
friends of the athletes that I was.
Oh, well,
playing
that's a
with.
good question. So, were you talking Chicago
I
games?
was talking shit.
Right. Well, which
Yeah.
one are you?
Oh, Chicago. I'm Blackstone.
Disciples.
Blackstone?
Yeah, Blackstone.
Blackstone.
Yeah, I grew up.
All right,
there.
now.
So 50.
Hey, can I sit
We
over there?
still don't know how he started acting.
But acting. I started modeling first. I was a model first.
Okay.
And then the transition is usually easy.
Mark,
for
that's
me.
how you start.
Gotcha.
Okay, I got a question. This is killing me. Didn't I just see you on
drinks.
Lifetime? Were you on the Vivica? Yeah, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Stop.
No, I wasn't.
No, that wasn't
that's
because
not-
I
no,
recognize him because I watched
They
that
called me for this
show.
They called me for this show. No, I wouldn't.
Don't worry about it. Mark gonna look you up.
You know what? I'm just kidding.
How do you look
cool,
up
man.
another dude and just go?
Hey, man, look. Hey, look, man. I'm good with who I am. You understand what I'm saying? I'm good with who I am.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, so how do we create a program? Because
For the show?
because she don't like to walk.
How do you
I'll
do
walk, but
No.
She has arthritis,
I don't. I said I might.
and we're trying to help her.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Speedy, if he get down on the ground, he ain't getting back
I'm
up.
gonna tell y'all this. It all starts with I usually say with people, it all starts with a made up mind.
There you go.
You have a made up
Make your
mind.
mind.
You know,
That you're ready to do this.
Usually, you get the bad news
Yeah.
from the doctor, and it's like, damn, I gotta do something or else.
Or before you get that going.
Right.
See, Speedy understand because he's made up his mind. He's gonna eat what the fuck he wants.
Well,
Right.
yeah, you know, and
He's
again,
gonna eat the whole plate of cheesecake.
Yep.
Those are people that I put into a classification who just enjoy life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it. I just want
That's
to
it. We
enjoy
just
life.
enjoy life.
And I'm like, you know what? You can enjoy life, but you ain't got to be a fat ass.
I think I'm the enjoy life person.
You know what I'm saying?
Speedy.
You,
I think
you can
you
enjoy
just-
life with moderation, you know. And then I think the biggest thing that gets when I talk to people and get them motivated, I say, look, you got a choice. You either want to diet all your life. Dieting is for you to look good in your clothes.
Right.
Training is to look good naked.
Ooh, that's what I like.
If you don't want a brother kick you out of bed,
That's
or,
right.
or you want to raise your dick game a little bit,
Uh-huh.
you need to train.
That's right.
Period. That shit change your life.
You don't want to look that up either.
Dick game. I knew you was like, oh yeah, for real. I mean, really.
I really haven't kicked the bitch out of bed.
Because she ain't trained.
All right, bitch, come on. If you here,
To me, I think
Right.
if it's somebody you could kick out, you shouldn't have put in.
Yeah, but you know what? It's hard to tell you. You know, you go to the club, they got all that shit
Yeah,
on,
and they take it
and then
off
you get
and-
into the house and that shit. You like, wait a minute, they ain't the same chick out. But you know, well, you're here now, so
we
it's
here
gonna
now.
get it right.
Look, y'all here
That's
now.
what happened. You're here now. See, I think
Y'all come here. Is this
Do you have a vagina? Okay.
a sleeve, dude? What is this?
All right, well, just put that leg over there.
We'll put this stomach on this side.
And it ain't just the women.
Roll this
I'm the same
motherfucker.
way. I feel the same way about the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody talking about they want to find a woman. Women won't find men. Get your ass in the gym and do something about it.
That's true.
At least 3 days a week.
At least 2 days a week.
How long?
minimum.
How long?
Well, you know what? I mean, anything over an hour and a half, you overtraining.
Oh, really?
Ooh, let me write that down.
Get to the point.
So about an hour, 45 minutes?
Brothers go up in there and they hit a set. They go and they talk. They come back. All you doing is re-warming up the muscle. No, you go in there, rest periods 30, 60, no more than 90 minutes.
Is that the same-
90 seconds.
90 seconds.
Yeah.
Is 30. Yeah.
So 30 seconds. Hold on. This is
30, 45.
in between Reps. How many reps or whatever you're doing?
Depends on what it is you're trying to do, man. Usually my formula for bulking,
Speedy don't need the
low
bulk.
reps.
No, not anymore.
Low reps.
More
and
weight.
then,
More weight.
Yeah.
And then less amount of weight.
High rep
More
for
reps.
cutting and
15
Now, 20
reps.
My range is like 20, 25 with me.
And then you 30 seconds in between that.
That's all you're getting.
Right back in.
And then we going right back in it.
And hold on, Mark.
If
And
you're
you're
training,
done.
if you're training correctly, Speedy, you should be pouring sweat. It's
Gotcha.
a cardio workout as well.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you're not sweating, a lot of people go to the gym and don't even fucking sweat.
Speedy, do you sweat
I
when
don't
you
like
go
to
to the gym?
sweat.
Speedy, do you go to the gym?
Yes.
Speedy does go to the gym.
Do
Well,
you
Mark,
sweat,
I went with
Speedy?
Mark, but he had a Coke. I don't know. How we going to work out? You got the Coke. That's 30 seconds.
Now, let me ask you on a serious tip. As far as the training, do you like doing the supersets?
I love supersets. That
Explain to people who don't know what that is.
superset is pretty much
Hold on. Tell Speedy.
People. I know.
a superset. Whatever body part you're working at the particular time, you're doing multiple sets without any rest in between the set. You know,
Oh, okay.
and then okay, for example, let's say for instance you're doing
Like jailhouse.
incline.
Okay.
Incline dumbbell. So a superset would be opposed to the traditional 3 times 10.
Right.
My superset would be 10. Then I'll come down, change the weight out, 12. Change it, 15. And supersets, drop sets, whatever you want to call them. You
Okay,
go
yeah.
up and
So-
change
so-
over.
so-
Like you do a bench, a set of 10 benches. Then
And you
do,
take those off, put a
Right.
small
No,
one
then
in.
you do curls.
Then you can go curls.
You go
Oh,
do
okay.
curls.
But usually when I do supersets, I keep it to the same body part. So
Okay.
I go chest, incline,
I
pec
like
deck,
chest,
stuff
I
like
like
that.
chest and arms.
And then
This
I go
is a
back, no rest.
perfect example of people knowing what to do and not doing it. Because Mark knows exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I studied PE and health. I was a
So
trainer.
you
That's
saying,
all the time.
Really?
saying that he,
You wouldn't believe I did.
he ain't applied nothing he talking about.
Speedy
At
knows.
no point did Mark go, hold on, please.
I used to teach aerobics back in the day.
Did you teach aerobics? Really?
You didn't have spandex on, did you?
Yes, he did. All right, so can you hang out?
Yeah, man,
Don't
I'm
move.
good, I'm good, man.
This is great. We're going to be here till tomorrow.
I mean, all day. Let's get it.
I'm gonna start playing with the
talk
chat
about
room.
It is it is now time for my favorite thing, sports, bitch.
Oh,
What was this
my
for
favorite
basketball?
part too.
Two guard.
I was two guard primarily.
Come on, man. Come on,
Two
man.
guard and then a power forward at that particular time.
Come on, Mark, this is what I do. I used to coach it back.
You looked up his page. You was
Shut-
flipping to the right.
You went to the left.
I got it. That's how I got it. Be trying to put
I
me
went
on.
to I went to the right. He had a shirt on all right. This nigga looked at
When
me.
I saw that picture come up on Mark's table, I was like,
I'm
oh,
like,
shit.
nigga, at
This
what
is
point?
awkward.
How could you type his
Why can't I look somebody up, man?
What's his last name? Hold on.
Edwards.
Strictly platonic
Look,
intention.
look, you know at one time he had to go, that ain't him. All right, it's now time for sports. Shout out to my Dodgers.
That's right.
Me and Big Ron.
5-0.
Yeah.
5-0 in the
Fucking
playoffs.
Nats.
Well, right now we 2-0. We need 2 more games to get to the World Series, which I think we're probably gonna play the Houston Astros, which is weird because they used to be in the National
Could
League,
be the Yankees.
and now they're in the American League. So if you're a Dodger fan, man, we about to ride it out. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing. NFL, ooh shit. When I tell you people are falling by the wayside, it's a lot of brothers, and they're not concussions. They ain't about the concussions this year. It's literally getting hurt.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like
Take
a
'em
lot
out
of
for the rest of the
receivers,
season?
a lot of receivers.
Quarterback.
Because receiving, that's what women have to do, and it's harder than the give.
Oh, that's true.
I agree with you, Tangy.
That receiving.
I'm sorry. I can't get him out the room.
I
don't have to give you
I already
time.
knew what I was walking into.
I can't get him out the room.
Look, she got a
Can
high
we
five
stay?
from old
Yeah,
girl,
they-
too.
they- can we stay? Because I can't ask her to leave. They staying. Usually they out this month and they giggle in here. Y'all don't even know sports. Shut the fuck up. And so anyway, so last night or yesterday, the Eagles beat the Panthers, which that happened on Thursday night. Which
Yeah.
I am a Panther fan.
Last Thursday night.
Yeah, last Thursday night.
How you a Panther fan now?
Because I like.
It was Seattle.
No, that's my team. But I like them as a fan.
He think that's going
Dolphins.
to make him close to the Black Panther.
A lot of teams lost. If you were betting this weekend, you lost a lot of money because a lot of teams that should have won lost. And the Dolphins beat the Falcons. Nobody saw that coming. 20-17.
20 unanswered points in the second half.
But the Cavs, the Celtics, and the Rockets
Shut
and the
up.
Warriors
The
setting it
Bears,
up.
the Bears beat the Ravens 27. That was a great game. I saw that game. Browns, who are never going to win, lost to the Texans.
How come the Browns are never going to win?
The quarterback. You know he was supposed to get picked by the Browns, and they passed on him.
Oh, well, Deshaun Watson.
Well, they moved up. Well,
They took
Tennessee
Deshaun
moved
Kaiser.
up. Yeah, he took the other guy. Packers lost to the Vikings because they slammed their quarterback in the ground who broke his collarbone.
He's out for the season.
Out for the season. Lions lost to the Saints. That was a great game.
Detroit.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Patriots beat the Jets.
Throw that out
Jets
there.
should have won that game. On
Yeah.
They robbed him on that touchdown.
Sure did. 49ers lost to the Redskins.
And they're never going to win again.
Woody woo, the
Hey,
Redskins.
hey.
Buccaneers
Oh, sorry.
lost to the Cardinals. Shout out to Adrian Peterson, who went for 130 yards.
Change of a team. All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Just give them
2
the damn
touchdowns.
ball.
Rams beat the Jaguars. Everybody's hating on the Rams. They actually balling. They're 4-2. So don't hate.
Nah, they got a
Steelers
good
beat
coach.
the Chiefs, but apparently the receiver don't want to be there no more. We'll get to that later.
Oh,
Ooh.
Martell's ball.
Yeah. Chargers beat Johnny Mack. No, he's sick as a motherfucker. Right?
What was the score?
17-16. It was a good game.
Oh, that was a
but
great game.
they beat him in.
He's a very frustrated Raiders fan.
That's why he didn't answer his call.
That's why he didn't show up.
Giants lost or beat the Broncos, which no one saw.
Very
that coming.
surprising. That.
was
Yeah.
The
very-
Broncos
Yeah.
definitely overlooked that.
There's no way. The NBA season starts
Yay.
tomorrow.
I'm
Speedy,
in.
can I add one? I
Can I
just saw
check
a
in?
news
Yes,
ticker.
please do.
Navarro Bowman was released. Navarro Bowman from the San Francisco 49ers, former All-Pro, he was released by the 49ers. Just signed a 1-year deal with the Raiders.
All right.
So Johnny Mack might be happy. He
might be happy.
Waste his time.
A lot of players got hurt yesterday. A lot of injuries in the league, and they got to figure it out. But someone said something very enlightening yesterday that you can't get to these other rookies unless somebody do get hurt.
That's what I said. Hello. I did say that. I said that when these people get hurt, they're Speedy, you kick me out the room and then you gonna repeat what I said?
Probably that person that got hurt, Tangy say it first, more likely. It's possible.
I can't believe Speedy heard me say it first. I said it's giving these other people a chance to get up off the bench.
Tangy, Speedy's not listening to you.
I said these little players, they've been working hard and training and working out
promise
with
you, he's not
Ty,
listening to you right
ready
now.
to get out there, and they don't get a chance to go because they keep using the same person, and then that person gets hurt
Don't
and they
let the
get a
fact
chance
that
to
he's looking
come.
at you make you think he's listening to you.
Right.
He's just mad. You're welcome.
Also, so the NBA season starts tomorrow.
I'm in now.
Get your NBA package.
Wizards!
I think it's
Or
gonna be a
you're
good
a
season.
Fire
I
State.
think a lot of teams got action. It's still Golden State to beat, unless no one gets hurt. Not that we're putting that out, but if no one gets hurt. I think it's still them and Cleveland. I think Cleveland got a team.
Wizards.
I think Cleveland got Wizards is nice, but y'all got rid of your boy, the twin. One of the twins, he left.
No, he didn't.
Oh, the other twin left from the other.
That's the
team.
one left from Detroit. He's,
That's
he's in
right.
Boston.
Yeah, so Boston got a squad. I just don't think they can get past the Cavaliers. Nick, you're a Cavalier fan, right?
No, I won from this year though.
Okay. And
Why?
Your team is?
I can't
Who's your team?
Chicago
Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
Even though they
sorry,
started over.
I'm diehard, man. I'm diehard.
I'm sorry for you.
They might win again.
I was there to witness greatness, baby.
Yeah.
And ever since then,
Can't get mad at that.
Yeah, you can't get mad at that.
And Laker, right?
That's right.
Of course.
All day.
I'm sorry for you.
You ain't
But
gonna
yeah,
ask the
good
girls?
luck with that.
You ain't ask the girls? We ain't here. I'm just going.
Who's your team?
Lakers, of course. You know I bleed purple
Watch
and gold.
this.
Come on.
Just say
Watch this. Tangy.
Huh?
That's why we got
Who's your
Laker
team?
purple in here.
We talking about football, basketball.
Basketball.
Basketball, Chicago Bulls.
Thank you. Thank you.
You said that because he had his glasses.
No, because that's why. It would either be Chicago. Yeah, because he got the glasses. It would either be Chicago Bulls or the Lakers because those are the only two that I've ever really paid attention to.
Okay. And Sky, do you even?
You
But
don't like basketball?
you got 3 boys, so you got to get
Yeah,
involved.
you got it.
Otherwise, your
Now you
son
got 3 boys?
He gonna be a
I
cheerleader.
I do. Nick tried to help me out. I forgot the team he gave me.
Gave you a team.
So,
and
so you
forgot.
got 3 boys. You got to get involved. So I need you pushing flag. They can play flag football. They ain't got to play tackle right now. Flag football,
Or
make them
just
quick.
basketball.
Or basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in basketball.
Yeah, my oldest son played basketball last year. He was horrible, but
Take the ball out, baby.
He was horrible at
yeah,
Sky.
he couldn't dribble or nothing. But it's just me, so
He's just got practice. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
so don't forget the league starts tomorrow. Best part about October, everything is happening in October.
Yeah, everything at one time.
Tonight, another baseball game's on tonight, which is Houston Rockets are in New York.
Astros.
I'm sorry, they're up by 2 games on them and trying to close it out in New York. I don't think it's going to happen, but
I think the Yankees will probably tie it up, go 2-2. It'd be a good series.
it'll be good, sister. And that is sports. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
and, go ahead,
that's
Mark.
it?
No, Mark
You
has
have
something.
noticed it is official for Aaron Rodgers. He will undergo surgery for broken collarbone.
Wow.
So that's the rest of the season pretty much.
Now, did the football players start getting hurt more when everybody started getting more concerned about them taking a knee than playing the game?
No, they're getting hurt more because they're playing on concrete.
That's a good
with
question.
With a little rubber on top of it. It's artificial field, and the reason why they do an artificial field for the ladies is because it looks good on camera.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Only reason
that's
we
like
have-
circumcising a man. The reason why they do it is because it looks good.
No, it's actually health reasons because bacteria could get in between. the
No,
skin.
it's not, because they do the same clitoridectories with the women. It's not health reasons.
How do you know? Did you ever have a penis before?
No, but I've done more research than you with that
I would hope
aerobics.
so.
How do you have more research?
Mark does research. Hold on.
And I got a vagina that has skin that's protecting my clitoris, just like your skin is protecting
You
your
can get a
penis.
circumcision too.
So I can. You're right.
Angie, I'm not gonna let you.
Do y'all know?
Wait. Let me get this out.
Do y'all know Brad? They're talking about Brad in the chat room. Do you know Brad Kaya?
Yes, that's
Angela
that's
Means'
Angela
son.
Means' son. He was at Detroit.
They
He
released
may be
him.
on the
I think they
practice.
released him, or he may be on the practice.
That's
Maybe
what
on the
they
practice
said he
squad.
released. And
He's
Brad
actually a
used to
very
be
good
BJ.
quarterback. He was
Yes.
at Miami University last year. Played 3 years, start quarterback. Matter of fact, when he
4
got
years.
there, no 3. When he got there, he was supposed to redshirt, but the quarterback got hurt, and they ended up putting him in. He's actually a really, really good quarterback. So he may
Yes.
be on a practice team. Kaya.
Brad Kaya, that's
Brad
my
Kaya.
baby.
Actually,
Hey,
really nice, 6'4".
Yes.
He's almost as tall as Andrew.
And I remember when he used to talk like this. He
He
used
was
to
a
just
baby,
be
yeah,
cute.
he was a baby
Yes.
back then.
So wait, are we not going to talk Colin Kaepernick before we leave?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I mean, we got to bring that up. I
Yeah.
mean, he's suing.
He's suing the league,
Yeah.
which he should.
I hope he crushes.
Because
Do
he
you
should-
think they said it's going to be hard to prove?
No,
though?
it's not.
Well, they just
No, yeah,
because
that's
hard
what
to prove.
the
Yeah,
way
that's
the
what
way
they
you
said.
prove it is by you look at the stats of the players who they did pick up, and none of their stats can
Okay.
compare to him. If you say, well, because the first thing you have to say, well, we think his numbers are too low. Yeah, but you have another quarterback on your team that has lower stats than him.
And
So how can
he
you-
took him to
It's
Super Bowls,
not.
right?
That's not necessarily provable by court of law. You have to prove collusion.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, exactly.
So
You can-
you need recorded conversation, something witness,
or somebody,
Yeah.
or email, something paper trail, stuff like that. Judgment of a player, they'll like listen, we talked before. It's like they'll say his style of play is something that we don't vibe with, we don't have, so we can't play it. We can't get him because he's like more of a running style quarterback, shit like that, read option kind of thing. Bullshit. They all know they're colluded against him.
Yeah.
But
the unspoken word.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta be able. I mean, I hope he fucking crushes them because they're.
What about Ron? I know you got an opinion because that's
Well, like he said, you know what I mean? I hope it goes all well for him, you know what I mean? Because they definitely blackballed him out of the
we
league.
know it, but like proving it is another thing.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. That's going to be very hard.
I wished he wouldn't have opted out of San Francisco, but maybe
you have
it's
that-
inner workings that wasn't there. but
Scott,
I
you have
knew
that
it was gonna
Westbrook picture? So Westbrook and one of the players on his team, Nick Collison, dressed up as
females. Oh. I mean, he wears
Really?
some girly clothes.
Yeah, he does. He's very suspect.
Him and fucking Cam
I
Newton
swear
are
you
doing that.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know what Cam be wearing.
I think
So
You
that's
know
the
what he
worst.
be wearing.
remember the movie White Man Can't Jump?
Yes.
All right, so they dressed up as White Man Can't Jump, and it's actually pretty funny. They don't really look like them, but they have the little outfits if that's what you're gonna do. But anyway, I thought it was pretty dope. They're getting ready for the season.
Which one's Wesley?
That one.
Russell is.
Russell is.
Yeah.
And shout out to Russell, who's getting 200, 220,
20 P's, man.
200 for playing basketball. Think about
Jesus Christ.
that. 200 mil for playing. I'll be looking at my son, nigga, if you don't keep shooting this fucking ball,
Yeah, that's what I'm
game is
saying.
saying.
get this money,
Told
man.
myself, fuck the grades, nigga. Are you training?
You ain't gonna be there forever, nigga. Trust me. All right, so that's the end of sports. Thank y'all for listening to my sports.
You know, with
Well,
the
I
way
got
it
more
actually
questions
went
about
with the
Ty,
nigga,
though.
dude.
Can I ask him more questions?
Yeah. Please do.
Because, when I found out you were coming on the show, I had to research, and I'm hearing that you're doing
Mark
a
already did
lot of projects. What are some of the
Mark did
other
that.
things that you're
Y'all
doing?
researching
Oh,
again.
well,
I researched you different than Mark. I'm sorry that I didn't look at the pictures.
different? What
I
about you
would have looked.
Stared at
You
his
looked at the
You went to
pictures.
his IG. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
So, but okay, go
I
ahead.
didn't know. I went to Facebook.
Now they're gonna show you that you liked all his pictures. I like.
I got a movie out right now called Anabolic Life, starring Sharon Lawrence, one of the Baldwin brothers, myself, a guy named Chris Levine. We just had a big premiere at LA Live a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Big, huge turnout. I'm about to take it to Florida. I actually leave for Florida Friday to go out to promote it out there, and then I'm taking it back home to my
Now, are
home
you a
city,
trainer in
Chicago.
this movie or something different?
No, my character is Jason. I am a steroid dealer.
Ooh.
So pretty much, art imitates life.
Right.
So you're dealing steroids in your training?
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, for the most part. But
I noticed you said one of the Baldwin brothers. It's obviously not Alec.
Lower one.
expensive.
Lower grade. Lower grade.
Everybody else is one of the Baldwin.
So, how do you like acting? If you had to give up one, training or acting, which one would you do?
training is what I do.
No, but if you had
If
to
you had to give up one, we put a
Acting.
gun to your head,
Oh, I give it training.
like happened to Houston.
really and be an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I am. That's what I do. I do that real well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
like he enjoys being
he can
there.
be a trainer.
You know what? The training portion keeps me grounded.
Okay.
I love working with people. This acting is a job. I don't let this shit go to my head at all. So for me to come out for a project and be on big screen or be on television show and come right in and deal with it.
See, you was on the Lifetime show.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
What show did you come right off of?
Well,
What television show?
I didn't come off a television show. I
just
turned
said
for- No, I turned
I
for
apologize for
on
that.
TV.
So,
Well, didn't you do something? Fuck, I love you or something?
Fuck, I Love You. Yeah, that's a web
I'm
series.
sorry,
It's an
Steve.
award-winning web series. It's called Relations now, season 2,
okay.
because the name was too racy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and we're
Relations.
Fuck, I Love You.
And we're
I
trying
like that better.
to and we're trying to get it picked up by probably Netflix and stuff like that.
So you had to
they
take the
was
fuck off.
They had to take the fuck off.
And who
But
do
I
you
love
play?
you.
Who do you play in Fuck I Love You?
My
I
character
like
is a
saying
cat
Fuck I
named
Love You.
Junebug.
Relation. I like saying Fuck I
Yeah,
Love You.
Junebug.
Junebug.
OG Inglewood blood gangster.
yeah, that's,
Oh,
that's definitely a black name.
Blood?
Yeah, I'm blood. Can you
All right,
art
cuz.
imitates life?
Right.
All right. So when you're on set, because I know you bring your workout stuff with you, do you get or ask the other actors, do you want to get out?
No, ain't nobody got
But
time
if
for
they see
that.
you, they go, hey.
Yeah, some of them try to
But they
jump
don't
in.
wanna work
I'm usually
out.
in my trailer alone. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, yeah, I don't interact.
Because you got, yeah.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
go
of
to
people
work.
don't-
I got
focusing
laser
on his
brain focus.
lines.
Exactly.
No,
I'm
no,
on
but
that.
a lot of people don't understand, and when you're on set, you're pretty much there all day for to even get to you
You're
with
right.
your few little lines,
right. Hurry up
and
and
you're
wait.
back in your trailer.
Right. You heard
But the
me.
minute you ain't in your trailer is when they're looking for you.
Right, exactly.
I be in my trailer watching the rollout show.
All day.
Sure.
All day.
With who?
Hey, chat room.
Speaking of the chat room, they want to know: have you ever knocked down anybody you trained?
Oh.
That's our chat room. We got to wrap this
Define
shit.
knockdown.
Yeah.
They know. He know what it is.
What was the show you used to be on?
No.
Fuck, I love you.
Exactly.
Fuck, I trained.
You fuck, I train. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got the money. You at least got fuck.
Motherfucker better show up.
No. I like my money too well.
Okay.
But has you have to
You
name
know.
the
You
person?
can propose to that a lot.
I can imagine.
So is it like, yo, I don't have it today. You want to come by the house? Like,
No.
like, come by and get the money.
No.
I need this training, nigga.
Then they're in one of these going,
Right.
who is coding this?
Right.
Can you hand me my purse?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
So you'll let them know, hey, I
Yeah,
ain't like that.
no, I'm about
When you get your money,
I'm a
come.
About
businessman.
business.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
let you when you get your paper.
Yeah, that's another motherfucker good today.
Now, is there any kind of role that they could offer you that you might not want to play? Like, would you
Ooh.
play a?
Man, well, actually, I had a couple of deals that came across my table maybe a couple of weeks ago. And again, I'm serious about my acting. I'm serious about my craft. And I'm all about the work. I don't care about, if it's a good story, cool. But I had a situation that came my way where they wanted me to do a role that I wasn't comfortable with.
Kiss and hug a man.
Okay.
Somewhere
I'm
along
gonna say
those
wear a
lines.
dress.
Hot shows.
They
You know what I'm
always
saying?
make a black man do that.
Exactly.
Black woman too.
No, but when they see a strong black man, first thing want to.
Right.
I mean, everybody's done it.
Right.
They do it to everybody.
And again, listen, I went in, killed the audition, but had I got, if they're going to give me the role, we're going to have to definitely change this up a bit because, my brand is too strong to be doing something like that,
Right.
Yeah.
I can be gay. But,
Yeah.
I gotta have a girlfriend.
And right now,
On the side.
and right now,
And then my main one gotta be a girl too.
right now, the problem I have with it is right now, to me, it's like they just try to keep shoving it in your face, And again, we know that's life. You know what I'm saying? It's life.
Yeah.
But
Everybody ain't gay.
But everybody isn't gay. You know what I'm saying? And then too, here it is. You have a show that has these type of scenarios on it already. Then you want to bring another situation. Let's tell the story differently. And I'm not gonna tell you the name of the show, but my character was was a homo thug.
Oh.
That one of the characters met in prison,
some
and now I'm confused about my sexuality. And I'm like, you know what? That's a real story. Because let's just say, for instance, brothers go to jail a long time.
Yeah.
When you locked up, ain't no
Speedy
telling what
went
you
to
was
jail.
doing. But
long time,
but the reality is, I said, I mean, if I were to propose a different way to do it, if they really wanted me, I said, listen, let's say, for instance, the guy got locked up a long time. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
He gets in a relationship, come out. He has a moment when he tells his girl what went down.
So back to the girl.
She like, oh man, you did that?
Right.
Oh, right.
Now it's like,
right.
well, now
Right.
I'm conflicted because it's like I can't be real with
Right.
with a woman because that's real life stuff. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
That would attract brothers.
Yeah.
It happens.
Because you'd be like,
Yeah, that would be good.
I used to braid
could
that
help
nigga hair.
some
I can't
people.
just hang out with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me a chance to redeem myself.
Yeah.
Before just saying, okay, this is how it is.
And what you
Yeah.
don't want to
That's not
happen.
how it is all the
Hey,
time.
Ty, you
Yeah.
said this at the audition.
Well, no.
The whole time they were like, thank you. No, I'm saying, if you want me to fuck this nigga, I ain't gonna do it on camera.
Before you read, too, right? You just start doing your own
That's what
shit.
Mark, you do like that. Hey, check this out, man. So, no, that's how we gonna do this.
Yeah.
And you clap right in front of your face.
Yeah.
This how we gonna do
We
this.
just need you to read these lines. But look what I'm saying.
And you gotta get from on the other side of the camera. I'm just saying, I wouldn't fuck him in the shower. Now, in his bunk, I'm all up in it. I'm knee deep in it.
Like, how
Now,
you
I'm
know
not gonna
that?
fuck him in the shower.
How'd you know that? All you got is sides.
Yeah.
No,
I
good
got
question.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, great question.
Yeah.
So, again, training, what we do, and we'll get to the other part of that. At least get 3 days in. I don't care what it, walking, whatever it may be, just start something.
Start somewhere.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
I'll say start with the
I was
food
doing
first.
another conversation.
Start
tonight.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Niggas say, I'm tired of talking about doing it for 3 days.
Fuck your 3 days. Graham is in.
To come out 3 days? What you mean 2 days? I can't work out for 1 day.
I ain't doing no days. I'm doing it. All right, so let me squeeze these in. That's what she said.
Let me squeeze
Number one
these in.
movie
That's what she
this
said.
weekend
Oh my
at the
God.
box office.
They said that was a surprise.
I told you though.
Yeah,
It's a
you did
horror
say that
movie
on
with.
Wednesday. Or Monday.
Here's the bar.
Oh, shit.
Horror
My baby wants
horror
to see it.
movie, gospel-based movies have no names in it, so the money they got to make back is very low.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And they shoot everything in one place, so that's the other thing. Happy Death Day
I saw
made
that shit.
$26 million. What'd you think, Mark?
I'm not going to let my daughter pick the film anymore.
Really?
Wait a minute, she's
It was
like
terrible?
11 or
No,
12.
she loves horror films.
But it was
just
terrible?
all inappropriate shit going on in there.
Didn't you-
Really?
Why you didn't walk her out?
Paid for it. Nigga ain't gonna fuck up my money.
You could have got your money back.
That's
But
a
she
good
got to grow
strong-
up anyway.
That's a strong.
Hey, watch this bitch get fucked. Watch
But did y'all after?
what kind of parent are you, motherfucker?
Dude, I took her. This I really fucked up. Somebody slapped me for this shit, and me and my son was there with like covering her face. I took her to the ice cube when we was beating up the teacher.
The which one?
Boy, supposed to fight up the
Yeah,
teacher.
they fight.
Dude,
It was so much bad shit.
bad shit, dude. Jerking off in the bathroom, all that shit. I'm like, wow.
So did y'all have a talk after the movie? Did you
Yes,
explain?
smart.
No, we did. I said, look, don't tell your mom I took you. Exactly what the fuck I told you.
Number 2 movie is Blade Runner
Saw that one too.
2043. You
I had
like
a
it?
fucked up weekend on that. Funny story. Funny
Made
story.
15 million. It's at 29, so it's taking the L right now.
Funny story of Blade Runner. I posted Saturday. I said Blade Runner was whack. I think, because I fell asleep. my bad father said Blade Runner is a movie for grown-ups. And I'm like, I got defensive. And I said, oh, shit. He worked on a movie. He was the first day.
Foreigner came in 3rd place with 12 million, which is the movie with Jackie Chan being real, he not being the goofy Jackie
I
Chan.
want to see that.
And it made another 6 million this weekend.
that's
And the movie I
Still
want to
hard.
see you ain't mentioning.
Which
That's what I
is?
should Marshall.
Marshall wasn't on there, Mark. They didn't have any
make no
numbers
money.
for it.
This
And
is
we
the
should,
opening
black
weekend.
folks, and we should go out and see Marshall.
From what I
Please
heard, it
go
was
see
Go out and see
Yeah, it's a very good
Marshall.
movie. Go see Marshall. Take your daughter to that.
That's what I want to take it out. I don't want to see that. Just,
Take my daughter.
Well, whose money was it, Mark?
it was mine. I hadn't
How
seen
you
it.
listen to
I
11-year-old?
hadn't seen it in a while. I was spoiled. I bought her shit. Nigga, I'm broke
Now she
now.
seeing
Just
niggas
one day.
fucking and
Right.
the monster stick the thing in the pussy.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Do
Yeah.
they?
No, they didn't do that.
I was like, shit.
It was quite suggestive.
Yeah, too bad.
Okay, can I ask another question
Are we back
to
to
Ty?
Yeah.
Please.
No!
Okay, Ty, so I was noticing this is absolutely none of my business, and we are on the air, so you don't even have to tell me if you don't want to tell me, but you came in, I saw the gum, I saw the shades. I'm glad you took the shades out. Your eyes are beautiful. What's in the bag?
What's in that bag? What you got in that bag?
It's a big bag.
Well, Christmas came early for you.
So,
Oh, yay.
I'm glad I
What kind of
asked.
equipment?
These sizes,
Workout
I was told by someone, it may not, well.
No, he ain't a regular.
Yeah, look
He not a regular.
looking
Did I have a
at
bag at least?
what I have.
You're like, oh!
Now that hat is for Mark.
Ho.
I want the hat.
Hold on, before I start,
What's in there, Mark?
I gotta see what's
You know what I'm really happy about? Because Speedy carries a man
Speedy?
purse. So I'm glad that you really have something in the bag. Wait a minute, does that go to Mark? Or does that go to DJ Rossi? I'm messing with you,
He's
Mark.
not a
I'm messing
regular.
I
with you.
saw on his Facebook page he was leaving stuff. He's got more than one stuff.
But he's not leaving.
Okay,
shit
I'm
for
messing.
You, boy, you brand new. This
Did
your
you
first day.
Did you have anything in Speedy size?
Everything on my side, he saw it, he gave it to me. Well, yeah, look, just take this anyway.
We can use this for the keys. We need
Oh,
to.
look.
Keep taking our keys.
I hope one makes it down here to my side.
Well, I tell you, Tangi is fucking hilarious. She's over here. I sure hope one makes it.
At least I'm being
That was your
honest,
seat.
you know.
That was your
That's
seat.
who, Tangi or Speedy? Speedy?
Oh, that's for
He gave you
me.
my bag.
This must be the
Thank
2X.
you.
This the better
You hear
bag.
me, Mark? This the 2X.
This the better bag. He gave it to me.
Well, I mean, you know, I can adjust the sizes, but
Oh, wait
Make
a
sure you
minute.
get
Mine
people-
is a large. Do I
that's
wear a
fine. That's
large? Okay.
He wear it to bed. Look
Thank
here.
you.
All right, so the shirts are.
pugilist.
And what does that mean?
Pugilist is another word for fighter.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to be able to explain. What that means?
Words with 3 syllables.
You have to explain to him.
I am the brand ambassador for the company Pugilist. Pugilist originated in 1995. It was originally a boxing apparel company.
Wow.
When
I
Tyson
love it.
was out, make boxing, boxing gloves, ring, everything boxing. But now they came to me and they want to take Pugilist mainstream. Where we can make it relatable to the public because typically everybody has their own fight.
Wow, that's dope. I like
Are
that.
you into boxing too?
No, well, I mean,
training?
I do everything, but the representatives reached out to me, and
No, that's Mark's shirt.
and they saw my story, and my story pretty much kind of captivated them, and they said, we want to go ahead and use you as a spokesperson.
So when someone trains with them, do you give them the shirt and you do like that's what you do, or
Well, no, I mean, Pugilist is pretty much just a brand that I represent.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
this is dope.
funny you asked that because I am developing a body couture line under.
Ooh, a body
with them,
couture.
which
I
is
love
fitness apparel.
Okay.
But Pugilist is pretty much, I mean, from the boxing equipment to high end, like T-shirts, sweats, hoodies. We got a lot of stuff that
Let me
we're
see.
gonna-
I don't feel no
you
hoodie
know.
in there.
Now-
It don't look like a hoodie bag.
But
Is there
Gotta invite him back.
do I want to wear their clothes just because they're fabulous, or is there some kind of model or something that they
I'm
have?
glad you asked that. It's a combination of both.
Okay.
For the most part,
Thank you, Mark.
everybody has a fight. You know what I'm saying? So when I wear Nike, which I've worn for years, when I put it on, I don't feel anything. You know what I mean? But when I put Pugilist on, it reminds me of where I come from, how hard I had to go through and the things I had to go through, trials and tribulations to get to where I am today.
Okay.
Your fight may be I'm a single mother,
Yes.
3 kids. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? That's hard. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're working out, you throw your Pugilist gear on, you in there, you getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your fight may be something similar to mine.
Dun-dun-dun,
Everybody
dun-dun-dun,
has a fight.
dun-dun-dun.
This month is Cancer Awareness Month. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are fighting cancer. That's their fight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Some
Mark,
make
you a
it,
cancer?
Some don't.
No, I don't like cats. I don't do long. They don't work with me.
So we got this on the website. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go ahead and.
And what's the website?
Pugilistgear.com.
Pugilist.
Pugilistgear.com.
Pugilistgear.com.
Pugilistgear.com. Go to that. Get that.
I love it. So it's for
Fans.
us to feel empowered.
Empowered.
Yes.
Everybody has a fight. What's your fight? Whatever is your fight.
She
All right.
writes notes and everything.
Yeah, I see. I see.
She's very thorough.
Oh, because
She's got like hair to match the hat too.
I do. I was thinking,
See, somebody else looked on the fucking Facebook page but me, Speedy.
You done right. That's all. That's all that fucking matters.
A fighter's nation. I love it.
Yeah.
Happy birthdays go out for Monday. Bryce Harper
Happy
plays
birthday.
for your Washington.
Fucking struck out.
Yeah, he struck out. 25 years old. Flea
Oh, for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Drummer. 55 years old.
No,
I didn't know that.
Flea's the
Fairfax.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that.
Isn't he the bassist, though?
I thought Flea. Yes, he
He's
is.
the bassist.
I'm sorry.
I'm
He is
like,
the
come
bassist.
on
Yeah,
now.
you're right.
I know Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Angela Lansbury is 92 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, still here.
My mom's favorite show.
Manute Bol was born today. Suzanne Summer is 71.
That's about right.
She's the same age as my mom.
Oh, wow.
I never would have thought that.
Wow.
Yeah, same age as my mom.
I'm sure your mom appreciates you putting her age up.
Right.
Well, she has.
So she ain't gonna know.
Sure she appreciates you saying that, too.
She don't know. Tim Robbins is 59. And Kim Wayans.
Wow.
Wayans is 56. We're the same age. I didn't know that. All the time I worked
Wow.
with her.
Yeah,
I
I
just
thought you was 55. Oh, you went out? Oh, so you just had a birthday. I forgot.
Wow, Speedy, she's
I'm sorry,
56.
man.
It's all right. It's all right. I ain't
Normally
got no place to go, man.
They
I'm good.
heathens. Happy birthday go out to them.
All you
Wait a
doing
minute,
is just
What about Terry? What about my girl, Terry Vaughn?
Terry, I'm sorry. Terry, well, I've been
You should
I've
have
been
said
knowing
it if it's
Terry.
your girl.
I've been knowing Terry. We did a play together, and she was the understudy for one of the actresses, and that's where she started originally when we were doing this play.
Speedy, you knew
Terry Vaughn.
everybody
I've been
when
knowing
they-
Terry
yeah.
since she was a
Everybody.
young little girl, and she done grown up in the business, and now she got it going on. So yeah, shout out to Terry Vaughn. Should I say her age? It's cool.
Yeah, you can say
She's
it.
40
Well,
48.
Yeah, she got it going on.
just
She's
a
all right.
baby.
Yeah. I think so, too.
Yeah, well,
One of our fans want to know is, I hope I said Pugilist? Is that
Pugilist.
Pugilist is black owned.
Yes, it is.
I figured it was.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
now that's what you should have
All
said
day.
first.
All day. Yeah. Speedy.
nigga, I saw her.
Like
She
this.
said,
Pugilist.
"Is Poochipus?"
And shout out to Ty for handling that properly. He just like,
Yeah, no, you can. And it kept going.
the dumb bitch was in his head. He just didn't say that out loud.
Like, but we'll say it for him. You do her, and I do
Okay,
it.
So pugilist.
Dumb business.
I didn't say that. You didn't know we was crazy like that, did you? You ain't know that?
You won't do it, we will.
man.
You pugilist bitch.
You gonna say what you think.
But I
Yeah,
first
you
saw
said
it.
you from the south side. No goddamn will with you.
Wait a minute, Pam. I see it right here. I was doing like this. Nice bag. I don't know what's in there.
Pugilist.
I just want to make sure white boy. What is that you have on there? You see, nigga, read. I don't read upside down.
I said pugilist about 4 or 5 fucking times.
Sure did, man. You gonna try this? Do it again. And go.
So
One of our fans.
what our fans want to know, do we like? I mean, is a I thought Pugilist. That's what I first saw.
Is Pudgy this
You
black?
think about a dog.
Yes, I did. That's what I first saw.
Is Pudgy black?
A lot of
So
people say
that's great.
Pugilist.
So it's black. Black
Yeah.
owned.
Black owned. That's
the
dope.
only black on, yeah.
So now you have to support
Oh, you got
chat
to.
room.
Yeah, come on now.
niggas. In
Go get
there
that. Go
buying all those Nikes and shit.
You're right.
Buy some pugilist pants.
Oh, you said it.
I'm
Congratulations.
skilled.
You was scared as fuck. I know you was.
I just do this shit on the radio, motherfucker. I'm actually very intelligent.
When
Okay.
When I was-
impossible.
oh,
No,
you
go
know,
ahead.
I'm
Go
giving
ahead,
answer.
Ken.
You start
It's-
when you go. No, you already.
I got a bunch of questions
No,
and
go
things.
right ahead. You got
They're,
time.
they're I'm gonna tell y'all the 3 things, and y'all go for whichever one. These are 3 things going in my head. Did y'all hear about the 2 people when when LA was on fire or Santa Rosa? They got in their pool and stayed in
2
the
white
pool and
people, yes,
survived.
and they stayed.
That was
Oh,
going in my
really?
head. I was also
Yeah.
thinking. I was wondering
I
what.
saw that story. I thought I sent it to Sky, but I probably didn't.
So wait, what happened to you? Wait,
So,
back to
so
one
fire came
all those
and they got in the water.
fires, Santa Maria,
Underneath it?
when it was all burning,
got in
they
the water.
stayed because they said they're used to the fire. So when they saw the fires and they smoked, they said, no, it's going to be fine. And they put everything in the car and they just waited. By the time they got in the car, when they got down the hill, they couldn't go because the fires were up.
Oh, right.
So they had to go back to the house. So now they're at the house and they're just watching everything burn. So they go
that's
over to their
crazy.
neighbor's house and they're standing by the neighbor's house. And then they get by her pool and they're waiting. And once the trees get on fire, it's hot, so they got in the pool and they kept, and it's all kind of debris in the pool, and
Right.
they hold their breath and come out, and the clothes, they had to take the clothes off. It was cold but hot at the same time,
Right.
but they survived. I think they were 71.
Wow,
And
that's
yeah, by
crazy.
staying in this pool all these hours.
Now the house burned down.
The house, everything burned down the house,
Look,
but an
don't
angel
think it
by
is a
the
good story.
pool did not
When
burn
they
down.
got out the pool, nigga, look. Well,
And they were talking about how they
Where we
had
gonna
built this
change?
house up there and they had 17 floors and
Yeah.
Really?
each floor had memories of where they had been. They looked like they were like real cool traveling type hippie people. They said 17 floors. I can't imagine 17
hotel.
floors. That's what I said. But they said, each floor had rooms. I thought maybe they meant room. I'll take rooms.
Okay.
But they survived by getting into the pool. So that was one thing I thought about. And then the next thing I thought about, because y'all know how to say. Next thing, I was wondering if you could be remembered any kind of way. How would you want to be remembered?
You going around the table?
That's a great question, Tandy.
Yeah, let's go around the table. Let's start with you,
Well, I guess we ain't
Ty.
going to ask Ron since he's already wrapping up.
Oh, DJ Ron, see, how would you want to be remembered?
Spinning.
Spinning.
I tell people all the time, I want to be remembered as pretty much a fighter. I never gave up. My story, my roots, where I came from, all the things I had to go through, prison, and things of that nature to get me to where I am, I never quit. I never lost focus of who I was. Most of the time, people told me that I wasn't going to be shit. So I was able to use all that negativity and turn it into something positive. So now I get the last laugh. You know what I'm saying?
All right, best revenge is
So,
massive
yeah.
success.
So,
Yeah, that was
Well,
good.
Mark, let you figure that out.
Oh, man, how do you follow that on?
I know, right? I'm like,
He should have went
I'm about
last.
to make up something. I'm like, fuck.
Honestly, for me, I want to be remembered as someone that just entertained some people, made people laugh, give
Colorado.
Hey, how you doing,
Hey,
T-Sheree?
okay, so
Oh,
let
hey.
you off. Hey,
Go ahead,
T-Sheree, what's up, girl?
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
So I had a question for Ty. Two questions, actually. The first one
No.
is, if you are a female trying to actually build a more shapely and bigger butt, are you defeating the purpose if you're just mainly doing cardio versus doing weight training?
Absolutely. Cardio, you're burning off muscle.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to go ahead and concentrate more on the weight training and
The squats?
and
lunges.
the only way to get an ass, you have to sit on it. So
Or
you
you
have
could
to
be
do
born
a lot
with
of
it.
squats. A lot of people have the genetics, the natural genetics, to have the glutes that people are buying these days. But if you have to work for them, if you have the platelets or the sets, yeah, you just have to work hard for it. Lift heavy, get uncomfortable, sit. Don't go down, balls to the wall. They say all the way down. Pretty much parallel is enough. Parallel would be sitting in a chair, and you can
And then power
activate.
back
You
up.
can activate the glutes and the hams and the quads the same way.
Cinnabon works too.
Don't do that.
You mean tell me you're going to ask if you use Cinnabon?
No.
Second question.
The second question.
T?
The second question I had, the burning question I had, is, have you actually ever played a stripper on scene or maybe moonlighted as a stripper at all?
Magic Mike.
Not on movies.
Well, you have to ask Mark.
Not on movies.
Oh, yeah, Mark
would know.
knows.
Not on movies.
says here.
No. But I was discovered modeling stripping in Texas.
That stripping is the bomb. Well, we get to see fine men and y'all get
thank God for
careers.
small beginnings. So that's how I kind
Yes.
of
Nothing
started.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I used
got
to
it right.
strip too.
Yeah.
We ain't mad because guess what? It's a lot of men that strip, and not all of them end up going someplace.
Right.
Like we talk about the women that are, doing the wild
Right.
thing. It's a lot of them, but some of them still
I was
home.
lucky.
And some of them
I was
Kim
lucky.
Kardashian.
I had a girl. I had a scout for FUBU and Carl Canal back in the day that was there when I was dancing, and she was like, "You
Hey,
want to
come
make
on
somebody
off
put
that
your clothes
stage.
on?" I said, "What?"
Go on, put your clothes back.
And she sent me, she sent me
Bam.
some tickets. I did some test shoots, and I was Carl Canal FUBU.
All
Did
right.
all that magazine. That's how I started.
All right.
Pam?
Oh, I think I want to be a loyal, loving friend.
Just fuck my memory.
Oh, yeah, Mark. We didn't get yours,
Yeah,
Mark.
go back to you.
I'm sorry. Thank you for the phone call.
Thank
Sorry,
Thank
Mark.
you. Go ahead, Mark.
No, again, I just want to be remembered for making people laugh, giving pleasure to people coming out, enjoying what I do, making them laugh, taking them away from their stress. Also, coach. I like mentoring young people and being someone that's being able to help young people come up.
Okay.
Danger.
Well, I already said mine, but the loyal, loving friend, and family. Just loyal. I'm very loyal.
I would want to be remembered as somebody that found a way. Like, I always try to find a way. If someone can never just tell me, no, you can't do that. No,
Yeah, we found a way to get that rent paid, didn't we?
just find a way. I always try to find a way, even when it came to comedy. And someone said, "Well, you can't do that." I'm like, "Shit, let me figure this out." And I figured it out, and then it became natural, which means,
He opened right up for that shit. We've been doing this for years. Yeah.
I think I would like to be remembered as somebody that spreads love and light, of course, and somebody somebody who helps people find a more positive way to look at some of the negative things in their life.
Yeah, I think a lot of us spend too much time looking. Negative's always going to be there.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
You don't always have to underline what's negative. You could just say whatever, but let's be positive about it. Because what you put out is what you get back. That's real.
I agree. Amen.
Sky?
I'm still working on it.
Hilarious.
She don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to be remembered as.
No?
Gangsta.
No, not gangsta.
No, she wasn't
like-
A mom.
No.
A dimple?
Fuck them
Happy
kids.
birthday. I'm trying to help
Fuck them
you.
kids.
Sky does so many
I'm
things,
trying to help.
though.
Yeah, I'm not, I want to be remembered for something, like something great. Not,
Well, if you don't remember, how the fuck are we going to remember?
I said I'm still working on it. I'm still working
As
on
of
it.
right now, you'll let us know when you're done. We only got 10 more minutes.
She gonna figure it out. I found out and fall in the fucking pool of
I'll let
grace.
y'all know by Friday.
By
So you're a model
Friday.
too, obviously. So you guys, have you ever been in a calendar? Do you have a calendar?
Has he ever been? Let me guess that. Yeah, he been in a calendar. You been in a calendar?
I can see him.
Actually, I see. No, I'm just
Shout
kidding.
out.
Gotta have been in a calendar, unless
I
you
wanna go
said
ahead.
no.
Well, let me address that. Actually, I have another personal calendar that I'm about to go ahead and get ready shooting, probably in the next 3 weeks. And shout out to my amazing publicist.
Yes,
Marie.
yes, yes.
Yeah, she is amazing.
She's coming out with the Men of Platinum Star.
I love it.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
so-
smart. I
who else
like
is in it?
her.
We need to
Sean, my man Sean has McDonald's. Shout out, man. What up, boy?
And then with Trey in it? Is Trey
Patrick.
I know Trey got
yeah,
to be in it.
Yeah, just,
I mean, I know her too.
just the Men of Platinum Star. So we're gonna do something sexy for y'all, but yeah.
So they go like, take shirt. No, this is shirt on. Shot. Everything's twisted. Look, everything's.
Every picture ain't got to have a shirt on.
I totally rebuked that. Just
I got an amazing management team, though. You know,
It's not a comedy
LP,
calendar.
LP
Yeah.
management. Got SJ management. Stephanie out in New York. That's my brand manager. So
You train all that?
no. Unfortunately, I don't.
So right now we got the training, the brand, the movie, the clothing line,
Yeah.
the web series.
Author later. I'm working on the book.
Okay. About
Author.
everything you've been through?
My whole life
get you where you
story.
gotta go. I
People's
bet it's
like-
really interesting.
Yeah, people gonna be like, wow. You know,
See,
sometimes,
Mark, look, you could do something
sometimes
with your
it's.
life. You ain't got to look like that.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
You know, sometimes you never know what a person goes through until they tell you.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
when I open my mouth and say, you went through all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But God will keep you, you know what I'm saying, if you do the right things.
Where'd you get shot at?
That's
I
right.
got shot in both of my ankles.
Oh, they shot you twice, and then the ankle.
They meant to maim me.
Mark, did you
It
just
worked.
ooh?
It worked. They shot me both of my ankles.
Did you?
Did I hear you ooh?
You can't ooh.
Ankles, nigga.
No, you can't ooh with
Remember what
another
happened to my
dude.
motherfucking ankle?
Both my ankles.
That meant you
know,
were really
you was there
jamming
after
on the
my
court.
I was pissed.
You were jamming though. They were mad. You were running all over them.
They killed my D1 shot. They meant to, and I mean,
Wow.
they were just flesh wounds. They went in and went out, but no one wanted to take a chance on
Did
me.
anybody get arrested for that?
The week later, a lot of 3 of the guys got killed at the mall.
Oh, dang.
Stop it, karma.
It just happened. You had nothing to do with
Had
it.
nothing to do with it.
No.
I plead the fifth.
Exactly.
Nothing
Wow.
has
Somehow they wake up that.
Wake up, you that.
They got gunned down at the mall.
You out of here, you that.
Wow.
All right,
You
so,
get what you put out.
so work. If you try to get your life together, and what if they don't live here and they just want to find a way to?
Body Couture, www.bodycouture.org. I do online training.
Wait a minute. www.
Body Couture, BODYCOUTURE.org.
Okay.
So they can go online and
Go
you can walk them
online.
through it.
I send them a program. They'll send me their stats. I'll go ahead and write them a plan.
All right.
How much is that?
That right there is $125.
Okay. I like how you said it with
$1.25, that's
ease.
cheap.
$125.
No, not $1.25.
$1.25.
No, $125.
Mark, how much were you?
100.
Bargain.
Mark.
Make a oh.
Mark, how much were your
on.
aerobics classes?
$2. Look here. This is how you do it. I'm gonna ask you and you tell me $125. How much is your class?
$125.
Wow.
Cinnabon coast.
So I.
Cinnabon.
So when do I start? When you want me to start?
You start tomorrow, man.
I can do next week. And I can do 50. Now, do you have people that do that to say, hey, I can't do 125, but I could do this. Can you work with me?
No.
To the Christmas.
No.
Come on, man. Why don't you lift my leg?
What you get for $125? You get a 8-page whole breakdown all about you. It's no copy and paste job. I'll send you some information to kind of give me, what your goals
That's
are.
That's online.
All your past. Yeah, you get all that stuff from my office.
Now, I come to see you. What is a month? Do you do 2 months at a time?
No. You buy my training in packages.
And the first three, it's
the
free.
It's $375 to start. That there would include your fitness assessment, your health assessment, all your stats, pictures, before pictures. I'll give you the 3 free 90-minute sessions with pretty much $85 a piece. And then we go from there. If you like me, then we pick up a package, and then you can pay as you go.
And is that 2-3 months? For that
my biggest package is 30 sessions, 30 90-minute sessions. And that would probably last a person anywhere from 2 months to 2.5 months if I saw them.
And in that time, they should see a difference.
Oh yeah, you gonna see a difference.
They commit to it.
I don't play with you, bro.
Right.
If not, you're dead.
And then do you only train in the gym, or do you go to the beach, or do you do outside things?
Well, I can train a person anywhere, but primarily the most effective. I need to get you in one of my studios, and I got a studio here. I got a studio in Pasadena. A place in Hollywood, one in Manhattan Beach, and another one in the Norwalk area.
All right, y'all. He doesn't have a lot of time, so don't get offended if he can't take you on right now.
So again, give your information so that I can reach you.
Body Couture, www.bodycouture, BODYCOUTURE.org is the training. You want to find me on social media. IG is official Ty Edwards, THAI Edwards. Facebook, The Official, add TH, The Official. Ty Edwards, and you can find me on YouTube. It's my regular name, Ty Edwards. Good story that How to Catch a Tiger. Talks about my prison, my prison situation. And then on Twitter, just my name, Ty Edwards, THAI Edwards.
Now, did you go to prison because you were beating up somebody, gang banging?
No. I was falsely accused of being inappropriate with my daughter when I divorced my first wife.
Wow, she was trying. We talked about she was trying to get you.
Mark, give me information.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but you've since worked that out.
Well, yeah, I survived jail.
I mean, but you and your daughter, y'all are.
That still remains.
I'm
to be
pray
seen,
for you because that's not cool.
Chances are we'll probably have to wait till she's about 18 years old.
Oh,
but right now, it's so much distrust there. Because, when you've been planting that seed so early, you tend to believe it, you know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm too far in my career to try to be derailed. So I deal with it when I deal with it.
That's tough.
Mark.
Mark Howard, No Joke on Facebook. Mark makes me laugh on IG.
Impossible.
Mark Howard, No Joke on Twitter. Twitter nigga.
Pamela.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on all social media. Also follow all of our pages, Rollout Studios, The Rollout Show on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
Pugilist.
I was going to say, pronounce this. Pronounce this.
Pugilist.
Pugilistgear.com.
And so go to our YouTube and subscribe also.
Go get that.
Speedy is funny on everything. Speedy IZ funny on everything. Don't forget to get T-shirts. We're still going to send that money to Puerto Rico. It's so sad. Puerto Rico, they won't have, they'll have 95% of power by December. So people are going to live without power till December. Our stupid ass president won't do the right thing.
He threw out toilet paper.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Again, thank y'all so very much. Tangy.
Heaven high. Can I tell them what I've learned?
Absolutely.
You can do all that in that.
If you can.
Okay, well, the first thing that I've learned is, gosh, y'all, we got to get it together with these children. We can't be punishing our children because we mad or jealous of the man or the woman or whoever. That's really major. Mm-hmm. So I think I would like to be remembered to kind of do something to help women especially get it together because I'm a woman and I understand that. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that, and it's killing them. You know,
put the kids.
And it's hurting the child. It's just not cool. But karma always works stuff out, just like the 3 people getting killed and you not having nothing to do, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so today, what have I learned? I've learned that this man looks just as fine with his shades off as he does with his shades on.
That's what Mark said.
I've learned that Mark was an aerobics teacher.
Impossible.
Slide and step, bro.
I've learned that Pam wasn't sure how to say
Pugilist.
I've learned that if you're a student, you need to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I've learned that these people right here are not good around natural deformities. Not these. Don't have them
You
around.
don't want me at your party.
There's a teacher in Minnesota that has 2 heads.
Really?
Yeah, she was teaching 2 classes.
Both of them talk.
Math and science.
But we're the one that's wrong.
Yeah, we wrong.
I've learned today Sneakerhead was excellent because I learned that my shoes are not supposed to match my shirt. And if they do match my shirt, it's going to make me shorter. So that has really changed my life. And guess what else I learned? This is important for me because I have a son and a daughter, but my son, I buy him sneakers. And I've learned today gum bottom. You want the gum bottom because the gum bottom means no matter how dirty the floor is, it's still going to have some grip. Because sometimes my baby would be running and sliding. I ain't know why.
I thought it was cute. Look at it just sliding.
Yeah, and I also learned with the herringbone design. That's good because you can have a grip on any kind of floor. Now, the NBA floor is clean, so they can wear whatever. Nikes are the best, and you confirm Nikes for playing basketball. But if your man got some shoes that you don't like, ladies, all you got to do is say, "Ooh, baby, your shoes are cute." And you don't have to worry about that. I learned that Ty sells vanity. Vanity is not a bad thing. Absolutely. You can walk with your head up, just don't have it up too high.
That's right.
And I learned that you shouldn't put kids on a hard conditioning program. And I learned that Mark is very comfortable with his sexuality. He has no problem staring at a half-naked man on the internet.
Stare at nobody, goddammit.
I've learned that you should not play basketball and talk junk while you're in Texas. I've learned that if you want to look good in your clothes, you diet. If you want to look good, sexy, you work out.
You want to look good naked, train.
You want to look good naked, y'all, you got to train. My name
You're
is...
not trying to look good naked.
Not as much as you are.
Oh. And I've learned that Pugilist is a black-owned company. So do they make sneakers?
Not yet.
When they make some sneakers, you have to send some sneakers
sure
over
will.
here. I'm a 7.5. She's a 5. I think
sure
Pam
will.
is a 10.
But we make everything in between, everything from boxing.
No, for men.
Mark is a 7.
We rock.
Oh, for men? Is it just men? Well, if they make
men
them,
or
I'm a
No,
girl,
no.
7.5. Okay.
We have T-shirts, we have tanks, we have
Everything.
jogging suits, yoga pants. We have it all. Just go to
You
the
should
website.
buy me some yoga pants. And they're black-owned, y'all, and they're helping us support the fight. And he also said one other thing is everybody has a story, and you would look at him and you wouldn't know his story. Same with me. That's why you have to come to my one-woman show.
Bam, in your
Tangi, this Sunday, either at 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock. For more information, go to tangi.eventbrite.com or tangiambrose.com. And you can find me at Tangi Ambrose on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Google Photos or Google Plus or whatever that is. Heaven high, y'all. You know Google has that site where you can post stuff. Thank you.
I've never noticed.
Please subscribe.
Yeah,
Hit that little button.
Yeah, definitely subscribe. Shout out to, give you information.
Speedy, what we learn again?
The bullshit.
You can follow me on Blue as the Sky 22 on Instagram. I mean, don't. Or you can,
Blue is the attitude.
I mean, or follow me on Snapchat and really get my attitude. Blue as the Sky. I mean, it goes up.
So, have you come up with why we should remember you?
I said Friday. I was serious. I got to think about it.
She remember because she going to tell us Friday.
See, that's what makes Sky so special because she really wants to think about it and give,
Oh, you saying we didn't think about it?
Well, you guys are older than me by at least
Wow,
20
really?
years.
That's where we're at now?
Really like that, huh? Don't just blast us.
I mean, facts, yeah.
Shout out to Nick over there doing his thing. Shout out to my wife who helped get the sound together. So we got that together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to being heard and to hearing.
That sounded like a stab the way you said that, though. I just got here late. I don't know.
So, Mark, what happened with the aerobics? Why'd you stop? And were you skinny?
It wasn't working.
As you can see. Look here. We're here tomorrow. Tomorrow is
Tuesday.
Talent Tuesday. So we're going to have a lot of talent here tomorrow. So definitely check it out. And I'm glad to know what I was saying, Mark, is that she put that together. Her and Sean.
Okay, bad.
Did the whole sound system.
Michelle and Sean, yeah.
Way to go.
Sean, the light skin and the white lady.
It takes a village.
It takes a village. It really does.
Yeah. And me and Pam worked on, she did the top part of the table, and I got everything. You don't see no wires. You feel them. They're all on your knees. But you don't see them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
They said a lot
Thank
of
you.
talent tomorrow. Impossible.
Thank you so very much for coming. If you want to come back, you're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Please support Pugilists. Go to their website. Is it pugilist.com?
Speedy's so happy. He said it right.
Pugilistgear.com. Go there, purchase something because you're supporting someone that's black. Here's one of the T-shirts.
Woody, woody, woo.
Whatever your fight, hashtag whatever your fight, y'all.
Yeah, put
IG.
it in.
And it's black owned.
And let them know you hurry right here on the Rollout Show. Till tomorrow, may God bless you. We're out. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Hold on. Music.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. I DJ Ron C. Hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say hey?